Mystic ancient secrets can all be answered when you ask the mystic access guru. That is I, the great exalted one. I have come across 3 astral projections through the god plane and the hero metamorphosis to give you the knowledge you deserve.
I am late. I'm sorry, guys. Everybody's here. Lindsay, Cygnus, Stanley. Who else? That's it. Okay. Not everybody in the world, but a few people was like, and the analytics say nobody's here though. That's weird. It does shit like that. Anyway, what? Thou shalt not ferment thine own beverages? What does that mean? Or was it unrelated? I don't understand that. Okay. Anyway, let's get on with the stream. All right. What do we have here? Um, gig, show, set, concert, performances, musical performances, upright, great, from Neander, handy? No. Wise? No. Grand. Oh shit. What the fuck? Actor, player, agent, party. That's participants. Wait, step, half, grand, great. Yeah, okay. Yeah, these are denoting or lineage. What do you call that? Grandfather. Relationship modifiers. And then this is descriptors for our human ancestors. Okay. All right. On with it. Hey, Curious. Hey, how are you doing? So this was from 14 hours ago from yesterday.
It's got
This
good
is
energy.
It does. Good
this is
energy.
this is Vagina Boy.
The young man who sang that song is no longer with us. Rest in peace, Lou.
I sent Roger some emails. He didn't answer them. Like he didn't reply to the emails, or he didn't like respond to them live. It's kind of funny.
Wherever you are. Maybe I'll see him one day.
But he wants to have a discussion, right?
You probably already know him. You probably already know him.
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if I know him, but I know his spirit. I can tell you that. I agree with him completely. We're all part of the same thing, aren't we? I think there's people that there's people or entities that aren't part of the same thing, and I think we deal with them on a daily.
That's what we see.
Anyway, I wanted to make a quick announcement. I got a couple of emails from a couple of trolls, and they want me to.
Oh, hold on. They can't block me. They can't time me out for a song, right? For a sound clip on my own channel, right?
Just close everything for them, like my savings and whatnot. I'm not going to be doing that right now, but the mission's still a go. And if you want to help me, and if you want disclosure,
Mm.
and if you want to donate to me so we can get this done and debunk TFE once and for all, just knock it out of the park. So
He still thinks that he's going to debunk TFE. He's that fucking certain.
I'm going to start buying equipment, and I'm going to set up everything I need to so I can get this done. End of the story. So I mean, if you want to,
You haven't been buying equipment already? What's wrong with you, What's wrong with you, man? Jesus. I would have already had my gear.
if you really want to get this done, and even on the other side, if you want to
Hey, West
see
Side.
me get this done, contact me. I'll take a donation. We'll buy more stuff. There's a few
W.
things I need to get before I get going. So that's all I'm going to say about it. End of this discussion for now.
Like a spine. You probably ought to pick one of them up.
So how are you guys doing tonight?
I'm
Doing
doing
great.
fabulous.
Yeah.
So I thought to myself, wow, he's reading his emails, so I might as well send him some.
Ooh, yeah. 2 snaps up.
I'm still recovering from that intro song, you know. I peed a little.
You did.
Yeah.
Oh, good God. Is Sav still going right now? By the way, anybody know?
I don't think so.
Uh,
I
yeah,
had to
because I
deke out, and my neighbors came, and then it was playing inside on the TV, and it just flipped back to the beginning recently. So
okay.
I
So yeah, he
think
probably
he's
is.
done.
I still want to run into the stream. It's kind of wet. There's a joke there. Why do they call them streams, anyways? That's my question. What makes this a stream? Am I streaming something? I'm live.
Mm.
Uh, I'm on a
Because you
video.
flowing like water, Roger.
Oh, am I? Tanya D, whoever that is. I've never met Tanya. How you doing, Tanya?
So the email I sent him was, let me send it to him on my phone. Here we go. The email is, oh, by the way, they've refunded me like $8 on my purchase of those sunglasses, and they sent another pair after a month of waiting for the lost package that's never going to get here. So those things have been sitting in L.A. at the post office at the USPS hub in L.A. or since the 9th of July. So it's been over a month. So they decided, well, we'll just send you a new pair, and hopefully those don't get lost. So, I sent them email entitled Antarctica. So what happens when you see a 24-hour sun? Will you still deny that there isn't? Will you finally admit that TFE wasn't rigged or fake or a fraud? Will you finally accept that the Earth isn't flat? That's exactly what it says. You can read it right there. No cursing, no names calling, nothing.
We got a
Tanya.
new Tanya. Oh, is it Tanya? Yeah, I see it. Tanya.
Yeah,
Are you?
I would imagine.
Yeah. Oh, we hope so. You never know what you're
Welcome.
going to get nowadays. Do you?
Salutations. You never know. Yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is true.
Well, Tanya D looks like a legitimate channel.
I'm
Not
curious to know
troll.
what she's objecting to.
I don't know. What does she say no to? Is she talking about Saab still being on, maybe, and stuff like
Oh, of
that?
course.
Oh,
My apologies.
yeah, yeah.
That
We
makes sense.
we were we were high when it happened.
Yeah,
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 I'm
absolutely.
certainly high.
The only thing I'm
I'm
high on
like,
right now is coffee
what
and
kind of a
nicotine.
greeting is that, Tanya?
Yo, no. Ooh, yeah, see, I had it right. Telling you. Yeah, I didn't. I
No,
haven't smoked any weed today. I can tell you that much. I need to go get a new dab going. My old one died on me. Had to get rid of it. I couldn't get it to work. Yeah, those things are
What's a
expensive.
what's a
Yeah, it's just,
dab, Roger?
You never done a dab
what?
before? No?
Whoa.
Yeah,
Is that
you'd know if
weird?
you had. No,
Yeah,
it's like the heavy concentrate. The way they make
yeah.
the
Dabs are where it's at.
dabs will make
I
you not
don't know.
walk anymore.
It's concentrate, so it's like usually 70 to 80% THC instead of your average flower.
It's called smoke and hash oil. That's what it's called, smoke and hash. Just the kids gave a name to it. It's mainly a technique. See, if I just put hash on top of weed and smoke it, that's not dabbing, but it is smoking hash oil. Now, if I take a hot tool, like a titanium rod, and heat it up really hot, and then touch it to the oil, then I'm dabbing.
Being like 18 to
Oh shit.
28%. And
Yeah,
yeah, it's like a hit and quit type of
I kind
situation.
of
You got to be
prefer
off work.
I can take
the hot knife method where you put your hash on a knife blade, like a butter knife or a table knife, and you take another knife and you heat it up on a propane stove or a camp stove, and then you smash it onto the piece of like that, right? Put your hash right there, and then you smash it on there, and then you have a tube that you hold in your mouth, and you inhale the smoke that comes off.
take two of them, and I'm just like, "Pah,"
It'll
two
put
toes
you
on
put you
it down.
right.
Okay, that's too much for me. No, I'm
Yeah,
rocking
it's next
homegrown.
level.
It's at about
It's next level.
23, 25%. The autoflower is not so much as the photosensitive.
You can tell she's from Canada, eh? Autoflower. That's who created the autoflower is a grower up in Canada. You don't run into too much of it down here.
Obviously, but I like to smoke. So if I was smoking
I mean, it is very cool for like people who live in climates that isn't sunny a lot, that has a heavy winter climate,
70%, like I
Yeah.
because marijuana plants will only bloom when it lacks a certain amount of sunlight per day. So,
I'd I'd lose my mind. I
Well,
like
the
I
last
don't want to overdo it, but I do want to like have a consistent, enjoyable moment or two over the course of the evening, over
one,
and over again.
Right.
it's for
Be
it's for
drooling.
crash and burn. Yeah, that's what it's for. uh, yeah, I'm going to swap back to just regular weed. I finally got my found my grinder and stuff. I'm gonna start smoking regular
Nice.
weed. Yeah, why not?
It's good
regular
enough for the hippies, Roger.
Wow,
regular
this is
weed.
I
really
wish.
funny. John Hawkins just sent me
I only smoke primo ganja.
an email. He's like,
Uh,
Antarctica.
Read it, Roger. Read the email.
yeah, he's watching, dude. He's lurking.
No, he's sitting there saying, "What I'll see there's a 24-hour sun."
What? What did you just say that it says?
He's lurking.
No, he's sitting there saying, "What I'll see there's a 24-hour sun."
No, that's not what I said, Roger. What I said is what happens when you see a 24-hour sun? Will you still deny that there isn't? That's not saying that there is one. That's asking you what will you do if you see it. So you're lying, Roger. You're fucking lying about the email I just sent you.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah. Well, why are you worried about it, Sean? Why are you sending me emails if that's the case? You know what I'm
Then
saying?
he should contribute some money towards it. Then
Yeah, you should go with me, Sean. How
yeah,
about
he should
that?
help
Yeah.
solve
And then I sent him another email right when he said this that says, "You still have me blocked on your channel. I don't go anywhere with pussies."
this once and for all.
There you go.
Now, that one did have name calling in it. So,
I tell you what, if you give me like I think it's like 3,600 for the plane ticket that I'm going to fly down there with to get to Punta Arenas.
oh, if I could, I would, man. If I could, I'd pay for the entire $35,000 trip for you
Uh, if he wants to
because I love karma.
come with me, I'll even hold his hand and he can get out of the hole that he's in and go out and do something in the world.
I think it was about now that I sent the email.
You got to print
Easy,
3D
Roger.
items up. Whoa, slow
You'll have
down.
a lineup of globies waiting to go with you if you're gonna hold their hand.
Oh yeah, they're pretty all soy boy is what you're saying, right?
I ain't saying that, but you heard what I
Yeah,
said.
I heard you.
Are you still trying to get all the way to Antarctica, or are you just sticking
Well,
balloons in the air in Punta?
I would love to get all the way to Antarctica, but it doesn't look like it's
Right.
gonna. I'm gonna be able to afford it. Now I was sitting there. Somebody re-streamed the Taboo Conspiracy, walks you through all what you got to do to get there. I mean, just on
Yeah, I
your own.
seen that.
Yeah.
I seen that.
Holy
It's good
shit,
stuff.
dude!
Taboo Conspiracy doesn't know how to fucking what to do, man. He doesn't know what to do once you get there, asshole. He has no fucking clue. Now MC Toon does. You know, Dave McKingon does. They do. Why are you listening to fucking that asshole?
It's true.
Yeah,
The guy's he's right. But
he
I think the
worded
next
it
best
like,
thing is just doing that balloon down in Puntas, and
yeah,
if the sun heads more south than west when it sets, then we have our answer,
I hear
pretty
you.
much, which you wouldn't think it'd be a mystery, you think people down there film
Well,
the sunset,
on the
but
regular, dude. Yeah, but do you don't you think that if it was an actual event that happens year round, because they film it in the north all the time, and they have documentaries made up, and people did like long strings of documentaries of how what the sun does during the solstice, and you get
Right. And people in the South do the same thing. People in Antarctica do the same thing. They do the exact same thing, Roger. The exact same thing. There are time lapses and documentaries about the 24-hour sun in Antarctica. But you deny those things. Yeah, Taboo hasn't posted anything for a year.
you get to see
He may have posted something semi recently. Hey, deplorable.
that stuff, but you don't see it from the south. The crap that comes out of there is all doctored and put.
Ah, there you go. It's all doctored. So the stuff you don't like is doctored, but the stuff you that's okay is evidence. You fucking pussy. You are terrified to face reality, man.
Fudged with.
That's
I
the
was gonna say something
thing.
else.
When you look up 24-hour sun in the like Arctic Circle,
Regina.
the northern uh quote section of the realm, um it's
There's no such thing as a realm.
readily available. Not only is there like outposts and stuff that just for the novelty have a camera to capture it, they have like a series of like years of recordings available to watch the 24-hour sun.
Yeah,
Several
Yes, and there are recordings of it in the South too, dumb bitch. It's the same for the South. Now there might not be thousands and thousands of them because people actually live 24 hours a day in the Arctic Circle, but very few people live 24/7 in the Antarctic Circle, like on in Antarctica. They get visitors, they get tourists, but there's not a lot of people that are there all the time.
different like in Nunavut and things, up in northern Canada. And then you also have like amateur videos, right? You have
yeah.
like,
right,
some native dude in his backyard set up
right.
a time lapse and caught the whole friggin' thing.
And
Yeah, and you got some dude that went down with TFE, and another dude that filmed 24-hour time lapses, and one filmed a 25-hour time lapse. Not to mention the 5-day time lapse that's already done, multiple 24-hour time lapses. What do you call it? Closed circuit TV cams. The evidence is there. You assholes just deny it because it hurts your feelings. It gets in the way of your cult behavior. Your cult. It destroys the basis for your entire cult.
and you know
You
what the
know,
most important thing is that there's not a single one that's found to be faked. So you don't
Exactly.
have
Exactly. Yes, there isn't any one of them that's found to be faked in the North or the South.
There
to
you go.
fake something that's real. So if
Yeah.
there's one fake, well, if that's not a red flag for you, then you're the one that's lost.
But there aren't any that are faked. See, you lying about it is the red flag.
You know,
When you have to lie about reality, that's a red flag.
you're
That's
the
a super
casualty.
red flag.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what we have with the South.
Hey, biggest doggus.
We've had
Yeah.
nothing but red
Oh, is
flags,
that
and
it?
that's why I don't believe it.
Yeah, they have it. They deny it exists.
In totality,
They're
Yeah.
hiding
I
it
was with you
from
there too.
us.
I want
with
to
our
give you an analogy,
observation.
JJ. Here's a good analogy. If they landed on the moon, right, and they actually left, equipment up there and stuff, why didn't they just leave the camera just running as long as they could? You know,
Yeah,
They did. Showed him taking off. But why should they leave a camera on the moon? Why? They already showed everyone what it looked like from orbit and from when they were on the moon and when they're orbiting the moon. Why? You deny what? Oh, if they would have left a camera on the moon, we would have accepted it. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. And I sent him another email that says, "Why are you demanding a camera on the moon when you call the ones on the ISS fake? You people are consistently demanding evidence that you refuse to accept. You're pathetic."
well,
let's
they
get some
left a
footage.
cameraman there. They left a
Uh,
camera dude there.
I mean, we've got Hemori 8 and 9. We've got cameras aboard the ISS, aboard the Chinese. Do the Chinese have a space station? Does anybody else have a space station? There's cameras on it. We've got cameras orbiting the Earth that show you the Earth, but you deny those. So why are you asking for a camera on the moon so you can deny it? Fucking pathetic.
There with the camera.
yeah. And if they could land there, they could at least set up some sort of biosphere that they could actually set up a camp in and go back to, right? As long as they bring enough supplies with them, they could have or had a camera pointing at the Earth all the time. We could see.
See, you think it's just as easy as setting up, pitching a couple tents, erecting a pup tent? You think it's like that, Roger? Just take some supplies, leave them there. When you come back, you'll have them for what? What is there to do there, Roger? Why would they have a camp?
See our Earth from the moon.
Yeah. I mean, how
It's the
many
same
times have
same principle. Yeah.
NASA been caught lying, including the recent events, whether it got hit by one of Elon's rockets or your Artemis, all this bullshit. From every single time they've ever attempted to convince us that they went, there's nothing but red flags. So it's very similar to the South's bullshit, nothing but
Oh yeah,
red flags.
we got red flags everywhere I've been, especially in this arena.
We're at
Uh,
the point now that the number of red flags is a
JJ talks like some redneck white trash hillbilly trying to impress a college kid.
red flag.
yeah, there you go. And
Yeah, here's
all the
your
footage
sign.
that I go ahead.
No, here's your sign. How
Oh
many
yeah, I
red
guess you.
flags do you need?
One red flag's the beginning. That's all I gotta say. That's enough, ain't it? One red flag.
Some heavy projection here, buddy. Heavy duty projection.
Yeah,
One
it's like
one little fuck up. Yeah,
lie to me once, you're bad. Lie to me twice, my bad, right? So
yeah.
why would you need 15 red flags from the same source when we have hundreds
I mean, like you guys, you're the biggest liars on YouTube, man.
and hundreds throughout your lifetime, and nothing but red flags from this source that we call, uh, people call it truth, but it damn sure ain't that. You know,
All right, so we're all good and happy now. So far we're getting the same kind of the same thing that got Jaron with the footage from the camps in Australia, and then we still get the proponents, the trolls online saying, "Oh, they do have footage of it," but then when you look at it, it's Anthony Powell doing a time lapse photography thing and with anomalies in it that we can debunk real easy. Okay,
No, there are no anomalies, Roger. You haven't debunked anything. You've made up shit, and that's it. You haven't debunked any anomalies. There are none. Everything you think is an anomaly is just your lack of understanding of whatever the subject is. You're a retard, Roger. You are a retarded vagina.
okay, and Anthony Powell's like one of the few people that has free reign down there, and he can go around and do all these time lapse footage out of Antarctica and every other footage I've ever seen. Especially
They don't do it. I don't think they do it here. I've never heard them do it, but there's a couple of flat earthers that say it's Arctica. You got the Arctic because the sun arcs that way, and then it's Antarctica because the sun arcs the other way, the anti way. So that's Antarctica. That makes me laugh.
during the solstice, I do
That
see the
makes me
sun waning
laugh.
away, and I mean I've looked at stuff in the north too, right between the two, and you can see the sun waning, but
No, you can never see the sun waning. You say you can see the atmosphere cutting back on the haze or creating haze to or that filters the sunlight so it appears smaller. Acts kind of like a solar filter, but you never see it waning.
you never get a full.
I mean, have you assholes completely forgotten about all the times we've debunked a shrinking sun? Have you completely forgotten about that?
Glance of it, and the best way to put this thing to bed
Just no fucking memory. None. Like goldfish. Like fucking smooth brain koalas.
is give the public free reign to take a look at it. That's really what it is. Instead of all the regulations that go with it, especially Antarctica. Like that place is just horrid. Compare anywhere else
Yeah.
on Earth, dude. You can go
Speaking of
anywhere
red,
else on Earth. Yeah.
speaking of red flags, it's like we don't need to make deals with globers to prove the globers have been wrong this
Oh, never mind.
whole time. We're fully
We can do
capable
it
of
on our own.
doing it on our own.
You haven't done anything, man. You haven't done anything to prove us wrong. Nothing. We keep begging you for evidence, but you punk out because you're cowardly little bitches.
And it's imperative to do it on our own. We don't want affiliation with the people that we're accusing of being compulsive, retarded liars. You know, so that's another red flag that whole TFE had with it as well. You know,
Yeah,
isn't
and
there a rich flat earther out there that could have done a Will Duffy, but from our perspective, instead of making deals with the devil?
well,
Who made a deal with the devil? What the fuck are you talking about, man? What are you fucking talking about? I mean, done a thing like Will Duffy, except from your side. You mean biased and deliberately trying to distort reality. You mean like that?
I put that
JJ's a punk ass bitch, is what he is.
to Weiss, and I said, "Why don't you fund me?" And he's like, "Well, I'd go with you, but he hasn't like got a hold of me again." But Andrew wants to get a hold of him, and he wants to bring him over here on the show. So, what do you think about a shill fest over here with David Weiss?
Yeah, I haven't seen a. I didn't see most of this. I saw some of it. The main part that I saw was them trying to debunk showing the video that debunks Mount Canigou, that shadow on the underside of clouds,
You do you, man.
or Mount Rainier. Mount Rainier. Mount Rainier.
And I'll take the day
Yeah,
off.
I'm good
He,
I'm good without talking to him. I've already talked to him. If I want to talk to him, I'd rather do that kind of thing in private. If he wants to,
Oh, I created a new sound effect. Where is it? Downloads. Yeah. It's for Flatzoid.
The stringhold is unpenetrable.
I thought it was great.
fund an expedition to Antarctica to refute the claims of
The stringhold is unpenetrable.
TFE instead of just accepting the bullshit that's coming out of it. That'll show his real colors. You know,
yeah,
if he, yeah,
I agree.
he's more worried about his fanfare. I can tell, and his app. So, God bless him. His app hasn't done anything for me. He's got a couple good videos off of it. That's about it. Some real good
Well,
proofs here.
the end of the day, his app relies on the azimuthal, the Gleason map. So he has a bias. If there's a 24-hour sun in Antarctica, then his money is out the window. So he's no different than like a professor professing that we live on a spinning ball of water. His entire career and life has been dedicated to pushing the narrative of that. And they need to recuse themselves, which he did not do a very good job of. Hence why we are where we are with him.
Yeah. Oh, Sean Hawkins just gave me. Why are you talking to me through emails, dude? I'm not going to do this, dude. He's so
Because
mad he
he's
can't get on
kicked
the
out of here.
show.
Yeah, he's kicked out, so he can't.
No, I'm not mad I can't get on your show. I wouldn't come on your fucking show. I wouldn't come on your show.
Oh fuck!
Desperation.
I'm just trolling the fuck out of you on your through email because I know it irritates you.
Yeah.
There we go. Now it's on. Now it's on the stream deck.
The stringhold is unpenetrable.
Speaking of
Bad,
which,
dude.
Soups,
Yeah.
just try. I'm on my cell phone on Restream. It's working great. You
It's
should just
working
try,
pretty
brother.
good, yeah. I actually got 2 tabs open and I haven't got booted yet, so
Yeah, it's amazing.
that's
You low tab IQ,
says something.
He's
low
still
IQ,
sending.
low tabs.
All right, I'm not going to even try to read that shit while I am on.
No
I'm going to
tab
delete some
having.
emails when I'm done. Anyways,
ZH Kane in the house, shout out.
yeah, he's in Australia.
Hello,
He does
I'm
time
Nathan
lapse.
Oakley. I am banned from the local Italian restaurant because I
Right.
rode the pepper
So when the
grinder whilst
sun
chanting
rises there
measured
during the
flat.
southern 24-hour sun, it should be coming from an extreme southern position, not the east.
What?
Hello, I'm Nathan Oakley. I'm so far in the closet that I can see Narnia. Now, how do my flat balls taste?
Cute. I'll look at those.
If that was the case, right? Where he's at. If the sun decided to circle Antarctica down there instead of making its path that
It does circle Antarctica, dipshit. It does.
we all see, and
and the mere fact that it does circle Antarctica proves that there can't be a flat Earth.
usually rises in the east, sets in the west majorly, then if it did decide to circle
I
Antarctica
just
down there, it'd be coming from an extreme southern position.
No, it wouldn't. Not on a flat Earth. It couldn't happen on a flat Earth at all, ever. It just can't. It can only do that on a globe, and yes, you would see it south of where you are in Antarctica. You'd see it in every direction throughout the day.
Oh yeah. So right now, I just
But
lost
you would
signal.
see it.
They just can't fucking grasp it. They just can't understand it. It's simple. It's simple shit, but they just can't fucking get it because they're so fucking cognitively biased, so fucking scientifically retarded.
Watch my
Coming.
Wi-Fi
Yeah, thousands of people have. Absolutely. Tens of thousands of people.
die. Can you guys hear me?
It's
We
just
Yes.
can,
amazing.
JJ. Okay, good. Yeah, I was making sure you
yeah.
can because I watched my bandwidth just drop on the PC. Like just
Well,
went and I lost service completely. And I mean, my rotor is like router is right across from me, like 4 feet, which is probably not a good thing. And so, does the sun set to the south? It would have to, wouldn't it?
Nope,
At an arc.
Right. So he's saying yes, that
not down there. There's no way it could set south of you, south of the Tropic of Capricorn or Cancer, whichever one's south.
it does rise
Hey, Dan.
almost directly southeast, sets almost southwest, right? So it's just a matter of how much south versus how much east, right? Because I mean, literally, it would have to be coming from almost directly south, right? If it
Oh,
circled down there.
yeah,
It still
it would
sounds like the trajectory of a large circle, though.
Yeah, they are definitely debunking the Gleason map. Absolutely, they are. They don't even fucking realize it. That's how out of touch with reality they are.
mhm. Does it arcs a degree to the south? Is what he's actually saying? It's almost he said directly southeast and directly southwest. So that is a circuit. That's not a degree. It's just a wider path during the
So
solstice.
he's
So
seeing it in almost a straight line, is
Right.
what I'm able to
Eh,
ascertain from that.
yep. So it's not arcing. No.
No, because it's summer here right now, and I'm more north than any of you, and the sun is, it makes us see. Basically, it comes in hard
Mhm.
from the northeast and it goes out just as hard in the northwest. So it does set. It's dark here right now, but I can, like it comes around. It's doing a circle. It's not just coming from the left to the right. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, yeah. It's on a circuit. I mean, I still subscribe to the Gleason map, so I think
Yeah.
it does migrate between the Tropic of Cancer and Capricorn. I think that was one of their objectives, is to try to destroy the Gleason map, the AE map.
It
They're
makes
claiming
perfect sense.
the equator's larger circumference than the Tropic of what is it? The Capricorn. Yeah, it's
A
not.
pear
There's
shape.
no way.
Shout out to Jono. Jono
Oh yeah.
speaking of Aussie, Aussie.
So the equator is an arbitrary point. I don't think it's actually the sun's circuit at all. I don't think the equator has anything to
Yep,
do with the equal
absolutely
distance
deplorable.
of anything. The only equal
Hmm.
distance is that you lose sight of Polaris. That's it. That's the only thing that happens at the equator. Nothing else. It just
Why would you? Why should you, Roger? Why should you lose sight of Polaris? Why? Why?
you lose visuals because it's beyond your sight.
No, we don't have a beyond our sight. There's the only thing that can go beyond our sight is stuff that's behind a wall, Roger, or if it's foggy. The sky's pretty fucking clear, so why would you lose track of Polaris? Why would you lose sight of Polaris on a flat fucking Earth? As a matter of fact, you would never see Polaris. Just the mere fact that you see Polaris proves that the Earth is not flat. Because if the Earth was flat, it would never be nighttime. You'd always see sunlight everywhere. So Polaris, just in and of itself, debunks the flat Earth.
It's out of your sight. It goes out of sight. Basically, you can't. You can't. Kane, have you ever seen Polaris
Yeah, Polaris is a big rut row for them.
No, it
from
converges
Australia?
to the vanishing point.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That's the
It's
only. That's what makes the.
into
Yeah,
right.
that makes the equator. That's the only thing.
Perspectives rule, Raj.
They do. And I think that it goes in between it does a circular pattern between the tropic when it shifts it does the what do you call it, the analemma, the ephemeris. That's where the ephemeris and analemma, they cross between those two bands. So that's what you when you get solar noon pictures, you've seen them, the figure eight.
Yeah, the Analema. Yeah,
That's what's
absolutely.
happening. Yeah, the analemma, the ephemeris, they're both the same. One's the moons and one's the suns. They're different. But one, I think the moon has a further southern trajectory. They
Yeah,
say it
which
changes as you go north.
24-hour sun in the southern hemisphere doesn't work very good with an Analema, does it?
No. So please, their sun's refracted all the time.
What did he say? I just caught that.
That's where the circular pattern, but and I think that it goes in between it does a circular pattern between the tropic. When it shifts, it does the what do you call it? The analemma, the ephemeris. That's where the ephemeris and analemma they cross between those two bands. So
They cross. What crosses? What crosses between what? Right? It said they cross between the analemma and the ephemeris. Do you know what the ephemeris is? It's data, Roger. It's just data. Here, let's look it up. A book, table, or digital data file that lists the predicted position and velocity of the astronomical planets, objects, or artificial satellites in the sky at regular time intervals. That's what the ephemeris is. You can't intersect anything with that. The ephemeris tells you where shit's going to be. You're not intersecting anything, Roger. What the fuck are you talking about?
So that's what when you get solar noon pictures, you've seen them, the figure eight.
Yeah. Analemma.
Yes, the analemma. Yes, it proves that the Earth is a sphere and is tilted on its axis.
Yeah,
That's what's
absolutely.
happening. Yeah,
That can only happen if the Earth is tilted on its axis.
analemma, the ephemeris, they're both the same. One's the moons and one's the suns. They're different. But I think the moon has a further southern trajectory.
Wait a second. Hold on.
Seen them, the figure eight.
Yeah. Analemma. Yeah,
That's what's
absolutely.
happening. Yeah, the analemma, the ephemeris, they're both the same. One's the moons and one's the suns. They're different.
Does he think ephemeris is the moon's analemma? Is that what he thinks? Does the moon even have an analemma? The lunar analemma is elongated figure eight pattern traced by the moon in the sky. Okay. Unlike a solar analemma that takes a full year to form, a lunar analemma is completed over a single lunar month. Okay, so it okay. So the lunar analemma is a month, takes a month because that's the cycle of a moon. The solar analemma takes a year because that's how long that cycle is. Okay,
But
got
I think
it.
the moon has a further southern trajectory.
But that's not the ephemeris, man. The lunar analemma is not an ephemeris. Fuck, man. Holy shit. Yeah, he thinks. That's his first mistake. So these are pictures of I'd never even considered that the moon would have an analemma. So here's pictures of it from different places. That's really cool. Huh. Where is this one from? Italy. This is Monte Credola, Italy. Huh. Why is it only a half of a figure eight? That's weird. Huh. That's bizarre. Yeah, I like this one. I like that one. That one's cool. I like makes you think you're on another fucking planet or something. Anyway,
They
Yeah,
say
with
it changes
a
north.
24-hour sun in the southern hemisphere doesn't work very good with an analemma, does it?
No. So please,
Jesus Christ.
their sun's refracted all the time anyway.
And now JJ thinks that's what an analemma or no, never mind.
It's not in its actual spot.
It's an analemma.
It's an apparent location, and they'll tell you that in their rhetoric too. That's the way it works. So you're not actually looking at the sun daily. You're looking at where the sun was. The light's just getting here just now. It took that
Yeah.
long for the light.
Right. Took what, 18 minutes? 18 minutes or something. Echo, how long does it take the sun to get to the earth? The light.
Sunlight needs about 8 minutes 20 seconds to travel the roughly 93 million
Echo,
miles
thank
to
you.
Earth.
So 8 minutes, man. Eight
Anytime.
8 minutes, Roger. The the sun moves at a rate of 15 degrees per hour. So 8 minutes is like that much of an hour. So how far do you think the sun that we're off on where the sun is in 8 minutes, Roger? Like maybe that fucking much? Fucking retard.
Light to get here
Yeah. That shit happened 485 million years ago. You know.
at the birth of the solar system.
Yeah.
How did that
It
happen again?
it just got here, man.
Oh boy,
Screw the
I got to
inverse
stop.
square law of light. You know, who cares about that thing?
I give myself some volume right quick. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, that might help. Can you hear me now?
We
Test.
can.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna put my headphones on.
It's 2 degrees. It's 2 degrees, man. Take 60 divided by 8. That's 7.5. You multiply that, or you divide 15 by that, you get 2 degrees. So that's how much the sun or the moon moves in the sky. So yeah, not seeing it in an apparent position just means it's that far off. So that bullshit cop out fucktard reaction just doesn't wash anymore.
Yeah, my O&M O&M been using 3 days. It's just not holding charge because it's just sitting there running constantly. Entropy is a thing.
Yeah, we should just go to Australia, dude, and go hang out with Kane. He
Entropy's a thing. Why did you say that, Roger? Why did you say that?
said the beers are on him, dude.
Yeah, we
We'll
could.
go, we'll see how southern this sun is entering the horizon from, because that's what will really tell us. It would have to be extremely south, dude.
If you are south of the the tropic, the sun will never be south of 90 of due east or west. Never.
I'm waiting for a miracle. Did it happen?
And on a flat Earth, on the equinox, it would be or the solstice, the sun would have to rise in the north and
How often do miracles
and
happen, ladies
set
and
in
gentlemen?
the
Need
north.
is a miracle.
Miracle. All right,
All I
the Mike and the
need
Mechanics.
is you.
I like that video. You ever watch it?
I have.
The animation in that video is so unreal. Dude. Everything in there comes to life, and it looks like they're like statues to begin with. They get a job with it. I like
Hey guys, squirrel.
Mike and the Mechanics. Always have.
Yeah,
But
what's
I
the
mean,
other popular song? It's about the children. It always trips me out because
oh, I know
it's
which one you're
always
talking about. I don't
played
know the
like
name
when
of
they
it.
talk about saving the children.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
can't think of it right now.
do the children need
We
saving?
are
That's
the
the question.
world.
Oh,
No, we're talking
different
about Mike
song.
and the Mechanics.
Mechanics.
Yeah,
Still a good song.
I can't.
Yeah, yeah. You and Tina Turner and Michael Jackson are all up on stage singing with Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers. We
Anal
are the
Emma.
world. We are the children.
So they get to really
Yeah, Emma was a very popular girl.
high Bob Dylan.
Oh,
Then he fucks it right up.
Oh, oh
it's
yeah.
called Silent Running. Is the name of it?
Oh, that. Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking about. And I thought we'd take a look
Silent Running was Bruce Dern, Disney.
at a sunrise sunset perspective video right quick. You guys up for it? And then we'll
Yeah.
dive into. Uh, I haven't watched this. It's McToon and Buck Sidebuster going over geodetic survey.
I just realized I could build a Hammond organ. Does anybody know how a Hammond organ works? I could build one.
Survey.
They got to get their
That's
shit
got to be.
together. Yeah,
Yeah.
make a plan to battle Nathan.
Yeah.
I mean, I could build a musical instrument, a musical keyboard instrument, like professional grade fucking instrument.
They keep
Nathan caught him
contradicting
out,
them.
man.
They keep
Yeah. No.
contradicting themselves, so they gotta make a game plan. They gotta get back to the drawing board, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but the video
Back to the
I got
Masonic Lodge.
it's 6 months old, so they didn't touch base good enough then to agree on it. Or Buck just kind of gave the game away. I think that's what happened.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
making drama out of it, dude. From the equatorial plane, the sunset.
Hello everyone. Today I am going to share a very important video.
Yeah, Andrew comes on pretty soon. But a Hammond organ, it's there's no there's electronics in it, but there's no it's not an electron. It's not like a synthesizer. It's more like a guitar that's played like a keyboard. You have for each key, the keys of the keyboard are switches that turn pickups on or off. Right when it's pressed, the pickup turns on. When you let go of the key, it pickups the circuit's broken. There's no current flowing through the pickup. What you have spinning above each pickup is called a tone wheel, and it's a wheel made up of teeth, like rounded teeth. That the more teeth you have, the higher the pitch, and it spins with a motor over that pickup. So you get an interrupted breaking of or disruption of magnetic field for each key. And then when you press a key, then you get a tone because that's a tone. When you have a complete circuit, it generates a tone when something metal distributes or disrupts a magnetic field. It creates an electrical impulse. I can't remember what the formula for it is. But yeah, and you just have a spool of these tone wheels, and they spin at a certain rate, and you can change the rate to adjust the pitch. Yeah, yeah, and then to create the timbre of it, like if to go from like the typical Hammond sound to like a pipe organ sound to open it up, you just move the pickup closer or further away from the tone wheel. So when it's further away, it's more muffled, more mellow, smoother. When it's closer, it's harsher. It's more open sounding, more treble. It's fucking cool as shit. Yeah, you can do harmonics. Yeah, and I could 3D print one of these. I could build one easy. It would be cool as fuck to like try it. Even just like a little one with like 12 keys.
If you find it as important as I do, then please share it with all of your family and friends. In short, we are going to show with 3D modeling software how sunrises and
Hmm.
sunsets prove the Earth is flat.
Oh, this is funny as shit.
Of course,
Now that fairly low altitude video showed the sun fade away, didn't it?
I was thinking
Yeah, into the atmosphere, dipshit. When you got a thick atmosphere, like you have a lot of fog or clouds or whatever, yeah, it's gonna do that.
the same thing. It sure looked like it was shrinking to me.
But on a flat Earth, the sun should never be below 25 degrees above the horizon, ever.
Uh-oh. Rut-row George.
We've been covering that for a while, like with that other one with
We've
the
been covering that.
electrometer and
We've been covering that for a while. You mean you've been fucking just proving how much how little of it do you know? That's what you've been doing? Is that what you mean by covering?
the the inverse square law of light. That was the other one.
Oh, okay.
It kind of proves
And what does that mean, Roger? What does that fucking mean, Roger?
that light doesn't do what they think it does.
Oh.
Oh, well.
Oh, you mean scientists, physicists that study light their entire fucking life? It doesn't do what they think it does. It does what you think it does. Just end.
And the sun isn't that far away.
flat Earth doesn't mean there aren't oceans, mountains,
Aw,
valleys, terrain, etc.
that sucks.
The term flat Earth means that there is no Earth curvature, no globe, no ball, and no outer space. In other words, reality. A huge thanks to Paul for
Reality.
making the video you're going to see in a
Reality.
few minutes. Paul was inspired to share the truth, and he has stepped up and spent a
Shout
long
out to
time
Paul.
using his expertise to develop this model
Dude sounds Amish. He just sounds Amish trying to explain science.
without any compensation. Paul is an engineer and computer graphics
Oh, is Paul an engineer?
artist who owns
This guy named Paul? He knows a lot of people he knows everybody who's possibly anything.
a 3D product animation studio. He contacted me.
Now he did say without compensation,
See, he's using Blender.
right?
He did.
He did this out of pocket. There you go.
Pro
He
bono.
must have some. Oh, there you go. So he's looking for something. He's not out to get something. You know what I mean?
You mean he
a few
might
months
just be
back,
after the
wanting
truth?
to do some
It could be. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. He doesn't believe what they're telling him, obviously. I wonder why.
3D animations for flat Earth.
Yeah, exactly. Credentials suddenly matter.
Paul and I worked together on this production. If you like his work and want to talk to Paul about 3D product animations or any other 3D content, he specializes in technical product animation. This is Paul's email address for business inquiries.
Oh, we got to get it.
Rakia? That motherfucker? Fuck him.
Hold on.
Rakia life? You serious?
Shadow reveal.
You get it? Let's write down. Let me write that.
Brr.
Where was his email at? Let's see.
Animation.
Yeah, you
This
got
is
me.
Paul's email address.
Okay, we got it. Rakia. Okay, I'm gonna write this down. I want to get a hold of him because he made a documentary about, I say, 8 years ago with him and Eddie Banjo, actually. Oddly enough, and they collaborated.
Rakia's a dumb motherfucker, man. He's a joke. He's a clown, just like you.
They made a documentary on flat Earth. I have it on my YouTube channel. I just got to go dig it up. It's a good little documentary. It goes into frequencies, light, vibrations, and a lot of the things that cause, the color spectrum in the stars. And they were demonstrating how you could actually get the same thing here. They were using water, vacuum tubes,
Speed this up to one and a half.
and using frequencies and gases to cause different illuminations. It was kind of cool. But they go into greater detail into mapping and stuff like the old Mercators with Hyperborea, and what they're doing is trying to correlate the timeline of all the mapping too within this. It's like a 3-hour documentary. They cover a lot of stuff, especially throughout history, especially with cartography mapping. And they didn't tackle the globe model itself, but they're just showing how things can really work in the real physical world. I never heard of proton. Is that a
Yeah, Proton is just like a Gmail. It's just another place to get emails.
Yeah, I'll email Paul. See if he can come over and do a show. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Hey,
but
Paul, are you interested in coming over and doing a show? And by the way, in my description, there's a new book out. It's called Measured Flat. All roads lead to a flat Earth. It's written by a young man by the name of Nathan Oakley. If you ever heard of him, if you want to buy
yeah,
the book, it's only $14.97.
that's right. Everybody's talking about it. It's the new flavor in town.
Oh yeah,
You know,
everybody's really loving him to death.
and it'll help out Raji here as an
Yeah,
initiate. He'll get
You've given everybody a free copy. Why would anyone need to buy it, Roger?
$5 a book, I imagine, something like that.
yeah, it's around there. Yeah, I get 30% of 14.97, whatever that rounds up to. It goes into my bank account. So,
Yeah, so that'll go
I
to
would-
the Antarctica
yeah,
fund.
yeah, I could do that. Yeah, or I could pay for my bills to run the
Yeah,
channel, which
right.
that's another thing in itself. It costs me about close to $200 a month to do this.
How dare you pay your bills, dude? That's
I know.
absurdity.
Well, I'm doing something I enjoy, Aaron.
You're
So
paying your
if
bills.
you do something you enjoy,
Uh,
you never work a day in your life, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
I've never had that day.
Too late.
Yeah, no, I've been working for almost 40 years now.
Yeah, I've been working full time since I was 15.
I started when I was 14 with my first job part time, and by the time I was 15, I was full time. By the time I was 16, I was paying my own rent, and by the time I was 18, I had my own place and my own vehicle and everything, and I made it all on my own. I worked hard for it.
There's different times, weren't they?
Oh yeah,
A little bit, a little bit. All right, let's get back to this.
yeah. And imagine the amount of Social Security I'm going to get.
Yeah,
You can believe every word he says.
shit ton.
Oh yeah,
You won't know what to do with it all, dude. You get tired of winning.
oh yeah, absolutely. And I won't have to work by myself.
Oh yeah, him and SE are that like that. Like peas, like corn and peas.
Social Security like being a doorman at Walmart or anything. You met them. You know who they are.
Like bread and butter.
Shout out to all the doormen at Walmart, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. They can't afford to
Peas
live
and
off Social Security, so
carrots.
they got to work full time. All right.
Just for the
Oh,
record, I had my first job serving tables at the age of 11.
wow. She's got
Yeah.
speed, JJ. Yeah.
Pretty sure that shit was illegal.
It was at a family-owned
Child labor
resort.
laws.
I'm a
I started in
hillbilly.
Oklahoma. Yeah, your hillbilly days. I was in Oklahoma at 14, and they actually allowed 14-year-olds to work. You had to
My first job was working for the school as a janitor's assistant in a occupational fucking course. It's like instead of being in class, I'd fucking clean the hallways and shit up with the janitor, and got paid for it. My second job was working at Denny's, or Bob Evans as on night shift as a greeter slash busboy.
get permission from your parents, but yeah.
Cash
Yeah,
slash.
Labor laws are
work
different.
like that is
Yeah, I was a greeter. I didn't work the cash register. I just saw people to their table.
cool. You weren't sitting at home, I can tell you that. Your ass was going to work.
And if you're at Bob Evans, you are guaranteed to hear some drunk sing at least one time every fucking night. Bob Evans down on the farm.
Yeah, the good old days.
Garen fucking
I've heard a lot
Teed.
about them. I just never lived them. All right. Here we go. We'll get back to it.
Address for business inquiries.
Those drunk motherfuckers think we've never heard that song. He should tell us about it.
I also want to thank Shadow Revealed, who is an architect who was instrumental in providing advice in making this presentation. According to the official narrative, sunrises and sunsets aren't in making this presentation.
So never mind.
According to the official narrative, sunrises and sunsets aren't caused by the sun moving through the sky as it appears daily. Instead, sunsets are supposedly caused by
What the fuck is this out of scale shit?
the observer falling backwards at roughly a third below your feet, and the Earth begins to obstruct the sun
Yes, this is proven.
until you're entirely in the shadow of the Earth, which results in night.
Do you see that axis?
Right.
I mean, come on. Jeez. Why are we so tilted? I just wonder.
Because that's how much we're tilted, dipshit.
You feel tilted every once in a while, guys? I know I feel it. Every time I get up, stand up, walk around, drive across the country, I feel like I'm on another angle. I don't know about you. So real.
Depends if I
That doesn't mean you're tilted, asshole. You're still perpendicular to the ground, dumb fuck. What the fuck do you think the Earth being tilted means to you, Roger, Heron, JJ. I know you're thinking something fucking stupid. Hey, Lisa. But I mean, what do you think that the Earth being tilted means to you? That you stand crooked? Are you fucking retarded?
I've been sitting with my legs crossed too long. If I stand up too fast, I feel a little tilted.
Shout out to Tilted Kilt. It's a greater metropolitan area in Phoenix.
Good
There's
Lord.
a bar called Tilted Kilt down there. If you ever get a chance to go, they got some nice bars made. They wear kilts. It's the Tilted Kilt. I'm doing plugs for restaurants I've been to and bars. Send a check to Leadwell. I can deposit it.
I used to make kilts. Fucking Americanized denim kilts.
You had me at kilts.
The Tilted Kilt.
Used to wear them around town, man. Fucking chicks dig them. Hey, Citizen 9.
I know. I'd go.
I'd go for totally different reasons, but I'll see you there.
All right. She's game. All right, we got a party sometime here.
Come on. You have a few by the end of the night. You're peeking under the kilt.
Oh, yeah. You know it.
I know.
Yeah. Whenever a woman asks what's under the kilt, you tell them, good girls don't ask and bad girls find out for themselves.
Know it.
Sound like she's been there before, huh? All right, guys. This is going to turn into an X-rated show. All right, here we go.
Hey, keep it together.
And when a fucking guy says, hey, what are you wearing a skirt for, man? I just say, hey, just watch. And yeah, he watches them come up to me and flirt with me and fucking try and lift it up and shit. Yeah, that's what he sees when he watches.
Under the official story, the term sunset is actually a misnomer because
Am I right, Lisa?
the sun isn't doing anything as you allegedly rotate away from the sun. But for simplicity, we're going to say that the sun is setting, moving, or dropping. And for purposes of this video, we are going to assume an observer roughly at sea level so that we are talking...
We need to get this little cartoon guy a compass because he's all over the place. Jesus. Do you feel this way when you're looking up, you see the sun? Are you looking up to see the sun? Are you looking out to see the sun?
No, he's this is nighttime, man. He's looking up. He's looking off to the north, and he can't see the sun.
What are you doing?
See the shadow? See, this is all shadow.
Confusing as hell, isn't it?
Yeah, it's hard to know.
Sorry, JJ, go.
No, you're good.
Oh, this is just nonsense. If that stick figure guy was actually real, that would be horrifying.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, go ahead.
Why? He's standing upright. See, down is toward the center of this earth. Down is this way. Up is this way. Down is this way. Why is it terrifying to you? You know, if he's down here, down is toward the center. Up is this way. He's standing straight up. What the fuck are you talking about?
Go ahead, JJ, your turn. Put your spin on things. Quick.
Yeah, spin, pun intended.
Yes, please explain how much you don't understand either.
Yeah, well, they're already talking about flat Earth directions that don't work on a globe, right? If it's spinning east and west and tilted, it's all flat Earth oriented, right? Topographically.
No, it's not topographically. What does that even fucking mean, man?
I agree with you, and so would a lot of people in this arena.
Topographically, a flat plane can't be a fucking sphere. Topographically.
Oh, somebody else is trying to come in here. Who could that be? That would be Super Sidewinder. Say hi to Super, everybody. Hey, Super. How's it going?
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
How are you tonight?
Yay, it worked.
It did, didn't it?
Did I sound like Luca?
No,
Oh,
not really.
yeah. You kind of did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see it now that you said that.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
I just heard a doctor earlier on, I don't know if it's MS Now or CNN. They asked him if you felt, he's a GOP doctor, fucking licensed physician, right? Not a doctor of philosophy. And he voted to accept RFK Jr. Hey, Mr. Jingles. And now he's complaining about him, right? He was like the deciding vote to let him be what he is. And now he's fucking complaining about him, about his anti-vax stand. And some interviewer asked him today, said, you voted for it. You voted for his nomination. And he's like, well, I don't like to dwell. You voted for his you voted yes for his nomination, even knowing that he had been anti-vax for 25 years. And he said, well, I don't like to dwell on the past. I like to go from the present on, right? Forget about a person's record. So it's like, how does a conversation with this motherfucker go? But doctor, don't you want to see my medical history before you start prescribing shit? And he's like, no, I will just start from here. I mean, it's the same equivalent. What kind of fucking quack? What kind of motherfucking fraud, medical shyster thinks like that? That you just forget about a person's past? Fuck me.
You got to elongate the words, but you have a high pitch in the process. It's kind of a weird.
But of course, he's the same guy that'll say, well, the Biden administration.
I don't know.
It sounds like he's
Whenever Trump fucks up, it's like, well, the Biden administration. ...
right at the edge. He's about to go through puberty, so he's gonna grow up here with that voice in a couple of years. I imagine.
Well, he's over 30, I think.
Oh well, some are late. Some are late bloomers.
Right. Me and PJ actually convinced him to get off the Globe stuff.
Yeah, Roger can't lie except expelled LYE. That's any allergies? I don't think I have any allergies. No, I'm not allergic to anything. I get a rash when I get grass on my skin, or used to, but that's about it.
Stuff and do a cooking show. We had him doing it for a couple of months, and he had one of his caretakers. This girl was watching him from the state, helping him out, and she did cooking shows with him. That was the best shows he's ever did on the Luca channel.
Yeah, do you have any allergies? Yeah, don't worry, we'll find out from here.
You should go back to it. It was actually entertaining.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he was.
Okay, I thought you were asking me. Yeah, you were referring to the joke. Yeah, it's like, you want to know if I have any allergies? Nah, we'll figure it out.
The best way to cook ramen.
Yeah.
And then he had him and the girl made like banana nut bread one time.
He was making toast and eggs.
Jesus, so many
microwave actually shows how.
So many fucking squirrels.
How the sun heats.
If you ever cook a hop, that's how it makes it. That's beside this singing it. Sure beats yelling at.
Let's get back to the
Constructing the sun and not topography. I love this flat Earth evidence because this argument is so simple, and it is dispositive for either side of the globe versus flat Earth discussion. If the globe were real, then the sun must set at an angle lower than the observer's position until the sun drops physically below the observer's feet.
Right, that's exactly what happens. That's exactly what happens. And the higher you are up, the lower below your position the sun goes.
That is the simple official narrative.
He's inferring a rotation of the Earth. It has to work like this. If the Earth is rotating, it's the cause of the sunrise and sunset, then you would get this effect. Just to break it down in layman's terms, if anybody else didn't get what he was saying. Right. Back to taboo.
This is the same claim for those few geocentrists who still believe in the globe but claim the Earth is stationary while the local sun and moon rotate around the Earth. On the other hand, flat earthers claim that the sun never sets at an angle lower than your feet. Generally speaking, flat earthers claim the local sun does not physically rise and fall, but simply travels further away from the observer. The sun,
which has been debunked, both of those have been debunked.
Apparent setting is caused by perspective and limitation of the sun's light.
No, this is caused by haze, by atmospheric haze, and not observing it through a solar filter. That's what causes this.
What's important here is,
and you know that because we've told you about this before,
is that according to the flat Earth model, the sun cannot actually travel below the flat Earth and will never be.
Because there is no flat Earth. The sun can travel below the horizon because the Earth is a sphere. So on a flat Earth, the sun could never be out of anybody's line of sight.
Be angled below your feet. For those who like logic, this is a classic modus tollens argument. If P, then Q. not Q. Therefore,
Just think, living next to mountains or living in canyons would be like the most sought after real estate because you would be in a shadow, a big shadow for most of the year. So it would be more like nighttime to you.
not P. If the Earth were a globe, then the sun must set lower than the physical horizon.
And it does.
The sun does not set.
But it does. It's been measured as setting lower than the physical horizon. We've measured it, dipshit.
Lower than the physical horizon. Therefore,
see, you've lied in your Motostolans. See how they work? They have to fucking lie to prove a point. Yes, Kyle Adams is a fucking sanctimonious prick.
Therefore, the Earth is not a globe. What started all of this was the fact that many globe propagandists.
Right. This is impossible on a flat Earth, man. This photograph is completely fucking impossible on a flat Earth. Absolutely impossible.
Have claimed that shadows like this one of Mount Rainier.
You would never see the sun lower than the peak of a mountain on a flat Earth. It would always be higher, dumb fuck.
Are showing an upward shadow of the mountain being cast by a sun that's.
Somebody call Harmon. Hurry up. Yeah, have you heard Harmon's argument about this?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. God help us.
Nothing wrong with his theories. I'm gonna night white for Harmon tonight.
Okay.
Yes, Vegas. This is Kyle, Taboo Conspiracy. Yes, Kyle Adams is Taboo Conspiracy. I think, isn't it? Are they the same channel?
White Knight. Yeah, man. He did it for
I think
you.
they are.
I could do it.
They sound a lot alike.
And I could get made fun of by Banner himself, dude.
And
Full
you stepped up to
circle.
the world, man. There you go.
I'm taking arrows, dude. Taking arrows.
I don't really care about those arrows. That's just talk, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
They both have that kind of fucking, what's it called? The Minnesota sounding accent.
It is talk. Yeah. I agree. That's why I'm not worried either. It was sticks and stones, baby.
Yeah, they will break your bones. I know that.
It's Kyle Dummer. Okay.
But people's opinions might shut you down in society, and I'm a testament to that. Most flat earthers are, aren't they?
Well, we wear that like a badge of honor around here.
Damn straight.
Okay, yeah. Kyle Adams is more hoarse sounding. Kyle Adams' voice sounds more hoarse.
Now, I've lost a job or two over this shit.
Yeah, they are different people.
I mean, I'm not kidding. I wish I were lying about it.
Now that I think about
we're not
it.
protected in society. We're ridiculed. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
You're not listening. You'll teach it, boy. They told you this was gravity. Listen to the science. All right. Yeah, we looked at science, and they don't actually follow the method. And we looked it up last night. Varro looked it up. What the observational method of science? Observational science is not science.
Say what? Science doesn't follow the scientific method, which the only way it's science is if it follows the scientific method. So how do you figure you can get away with saying that bullshit, Roger? Jesus fucking Christ, you're an idiot.
Science. Not by a long shot. It's just observation. But it's classified as a science. I don't understand that neither at all. I observed something.
Because you don't know what science is, Roger. You don't know what science is at all.
You can identify nowadays whatever gender you want, Roger. So I'd imagine that goes farther than just genders. You can identify as.
Yeah, and you can too. You can too, right?
Scientifically correct when you're really not.
Yeah.
But what does it matter to you? Why does that upset you? Huh? Why does it upset you that people can change their gender?
There you go.
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there, suggesting what the hell, clown world this is. I'm trying to make sense out of it.
Change their gender or identify as a different gender so they're more comfortable in their own skin, so they don't feel like fucking killing themselves. See, to you, that's a bad thing.
Nonsense, dude.
You can't, dude. You really can't. Don't try.
It make you crazy, dude. That's why you just check out of that.
I found something I'm going to identify as tonight. Here, I'm going to
that would be funny.
This is what I'm identifying it.
Ooh, a giraffe.
Black and white giraffe.
Albino.
Yeah.
Oh, that's duality. Illuminati confirmed.
And
you were covering up one eye when you were showing us.
Damn it, man. I uncovered that one eye. Okay, I'll show you. I have two eyes. Look.
Hey.
Was that a stuffed animal? What was that? Was that a bong?
No, this thing is actually. This is a collectible, actually.
You should make a bong out of it.
It's porcelain, actually.
Well, the silly live button is covering Roger for me, so I saw
I'm
legs,
sorry.
and then I wasn't sure, but
Now you can see it.
okay.
Right.
But it's just
I'm
like
wearing.
art.
All right, later, deplorable.
Yeah, it is. I think this thing's worth like $150 actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Rhonda's collecting stuff like this and glasses too. She's got uranium glass and a couple other heavy metals in glass, and they actually illuminate differently when you actually
Nice.
put light in them, like bowls and like made glass sculptures that are. I think the uraniums are green. It's kind of cool. They do
It's
glow
good.
under a dark light.
It's good to drink out of those.
That's what I've heard. Yeah. Didn't Tesla develop some kind of light bulb out of those? I thought he did. That's what I've heard.
Allegedly. Yeah.
What they say. Yeah. And I need to get down to that museum one of these days because I mean it's just down in Colorado Springs. It's not that far away. I could go to Tesla's museum and see what they got on display down there. I guarantee it's just what they want the public to see as it goes.
Hey, internet cancer, what's up?
They're not going to dig into like
Some
his
props,
files.
dude. It's like going to look at dinosaur bones, dude.
Yes, those are real bones.
Yeah,
Oh,
they 3D
actually,
printed.
what was it? It was John LeBon was on Nathan Oakley's one time, and he made a statement. He went down into one of their fossil pits where they pour out these plasterine, supposedly fragments of fossils, and it's like it's crap, dude. He literally said they just kind of make it up as they go along. That's where they got all these dinosaurs to begin with. They're all fiction.
Get out of here.
I know. Real paleontologists, most of them deal with like whale fossils, like older whale bones and stuff, sea creatures and fossilized shellfish and crap.
Fucking
They don't
megalodon.
Megalodon. Yeah, just
So worthy of mentioning, if dinosaurs, quote,
Mhm.
like the large bones, right, exist. They don't have any skulls apparently that they offer to the general public. They offer like, paper mache replicas. But again, worthy of pointing out, if there was a time where there was like a sky cataclysm and then volcanoes went and there was like, like this hovering vapor canopy and like a super oxygen rich environment where, chickens and lizards and things like that were growing heinously large, right? And then when the vapor canopy collapses, everything dies, things are fossilized through future sky events, mud flood, who the fuck knows at this point. But I think dinosaur bones are just like larger animals from oxygen rich growing periods,
Or possibly ginger giants.
right? Because they hide the skulls because the skulls are actually like
Yeah.
chickens and
They're
lizards,
actually giants' bones.
Yeah, I've
right?
seen a few displays like they were actually filmed in Peru, where they were down in museums down
So they don't believe in dinosaurs. They believe in like 20-foot tall giant humans. That's what they believe.
there, and they were showing some of the large bone samples that they had on display from giants. I mean, that's actually tangible, comparably. I think maybe like 6,000
They have found full T-Rex skulls, you dumb motherfucker. You think humans had heads like that?
years ago, maybe there were very, very
Fucking
large trees,
idiots.
and I think we have enough evidence to look at it. And there was obviously,
Fucking morons.
just almost by looking at the terra firma now and the topography, there was a flood that basically fossilized a lot of the older trees and the critters around here. That's why you find all these uh, anomalies. You can look at them and you can just tell they're not just stone. You know,
And that's the thing. They find fossils, quote, right? And they describe them taking like thousands
What are you saying, quote?
of years and pressure and bullshit, when if it was a matter of fact liquefaction, because okay, sorry, I'm getting askew here, there are fossils of like fish with smaller fish in their bellies, right?
yeah,
At which
absolutely.
point you wouldn't be able to do that over time. There's like soft tissue being fossilized, which doesn't make sense. So it has to occur under quick conditions. Like
Like a
we
flood would
don't
do
know
it.
what a mud flood looks like or where it came from. We see things that portray evidence of it, but these things could be affecting the things that are lying, so that they can lie these events,
Well,
lie
it
about
doesn't fit
these events too.
that doesn't fit the parameters of their story. It doesn't. None of that does. The billions and billions of years old universe developing over time and evolving itself, and that doesn't fit in any of the story at all. And I mean,
That's what I
think
mean.
about it. Yeah, think about like the floods, right? Don't you think that the liquefaction underneath that would still be occurring long time after it flooded like that? So a lot of the stuff we see as a mud flood could be a result of that too. It could be of all one chain event. It started out like a plasmic event to start with, and then it became a flood and opened up mountains.
What the fuck are you talking about, Roger? First started as plasma, and then flood, and then mud flood. What the fuck are you talking about?
And caused
That makes so
liquefaction
much.
all over the earth. Yeah, it does. I agree with you 100% here. Although you're still cutting out.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ,
You were
man.
chopping up a little bit there to make it all.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, repeat that last sentence you threw out, if you can remember it.
Say what?
Say the last like little paragraph you were into because it got kind of clipped a little bit here and there.
Oh, it was just the fact that like fossils with like soft tissue and things like fish that have fish in their bellies still. Like things would long decompose. You wouldn't be able to see that, and they're finding things that have been fossilized that over time shouldn't be. So it needs to happen quicker than what they're telling us. So it's all mathematical backwork, just to hide the things they don't want us to know about.
Right.
I get you. Yeah, yeah. That makes tons of sense.
Yeah,
All right, let's get back to this.
nothing's gonna exist after millions of years, more or less hundreds and hundreds. You know what I'm saying? Everything decomposes, and it's only got so much longevity.
So if you sat in the
That's
same
what I
spot, JJ, for like 2,000 years, and you would decompose, would I find any remains of you? Just
No,
you just naturally decompose? No, you wouldn't.
unless you mummify allegedly or do some type of process that that
Right, but animals aren't doing that.
no, of course not. Of course not.
That's
Ding
funny.
ding. All right, here we go.
All right, let's get back to it. Yeah, I want to get to
together.
Bugs. I want to get back to Bugs Blockbuster.
Hey, keep it
eventually.
together so we could fall apart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. All right, now we're talking. All right, I'm gonna fall apart tonight at some point.
Below the physical horizon. Remember, these globe proponents are claiming the sun is lower than your feet, below the Earth's physical bulge, proving the globe. In fact, what you're seeing here is the top of the mountain casting a shadow on clouds that are physically below the peak. Due to perspective, from a lower vantage point, it only appears as though the mountain shadow is angled upwards. Just like...
No, the clouds are above the peak. The shadow is being cast. I mean, you got the part about the shadow being cast, but I believe the clouds are below the peak. Maybe they're a little. Okay, maybe.
In fact, what you're seeing here is the top of the mountain casting a shadow on clouds that are physically below the peak. Due to...
Oh, no, they are not. No, they are not.
In fact, what you're seeing here is the top of the mountain casting a shadow on clouds that are physically below the peak.
I don't know.
Due to perspective,
It's hard to fucking tell.
from a lower vantage point, it only appears as though the mountain shadow is angled upwards. Just like these power lines, the power lines aren't growing in size. They're the same size, but perspective makes it look like they're getting bigger.
So they're just baffled by perspective. So, the reason it looks like that is because of perspective. Yes, it's perspective. Yes. But if it's closer to you, it's going to be wider. Uh-huh.
We can say this definitively because there has never been an upward mountain shadow filmed from the apex of a mountain. What's ironic is that this mistaken globe evidence just became the death knell for the globe. You can't have an upward mountain
What? What?
shadow and not have a similar upward Earth bulge shadow causing a similar and noticeable effect.
Hold up, Charlie Brown. What do you think?
We do. We do. We see clouds being darkened that are lower in the sky than the ones that are higher up. If you look south during a sunset, you will see clouds lower in the shadow, and then the ones higher up are illuminated, dipshit. We absolutely see that.
They're using Charlie Brown as a reference here. I think it had a little bit of humor in it, didn't it? That's funny. So Earth Shadow, where's it at?
I mean, you're just a fucking liar, man. Hey, Icy Spin.
Well, that's nighttime, I guess. That's what they claim.
He's just a pathetic fucking liar.
Or is that the light? Yeah, yes, I can.
You see planes flying that are in the dark, and then they'll fly like closer to you, and they'll be illuminated. We absolutely see that, you fucking liar.
Lucy done pulled the football out from underneath him again.
Yeah.
And these idiots don't fucking question it.
Sad story. Anyways, back to Charlie.
In fact, the globe requires an upward bulge shadow, and that's what we're going to show here today.
There you go.
The first trick of the globe propagandist, like demonstrated by this one, is to show a globe with paper or something else wrapped around it, is demonstrate the Earth shadow, and claim that the Earth shadow could not hit the clouds.
Hey, it's our old friend, Bob Science Guy, with a piece of paper wrapped around a ball.
That'll do it.
Why are you laughing? What is funny about that?
Yeah, that's convincing as hell right there. That's just, I just want to say this all night long. It's a false equivalency fallacy. You're equivocating a piece of paper and a ball with the Earth. It's not a true experiment. It's not even.
No, he's wrapping a piece of paper around it. That's what he's doing here. How can that be a false equivalence?
A true demonstration for that matter.
And where are the clouds supposed to be at? He's supposed to be demonstrating where the shadow doesn't, right?
I don't know. Why don't you play the fucking video, man? Why don't you quit talking, you dumb fucking retards? Why don't you quit laughing, and you may learn something? Well, not from this guy, not from fucking this guy's video, but you could learn something from him.
And where are the clouds supposed to be at? He's supposed to be demonstrating where the shadow doesn't, right? It doesn't appear in the clouds.
Yep.
Because isn't the claim that if the sun was setting, then it put the shadow from the Earth?
Exactly, Lindsay. Exactly.
physical terra
bulge.
up in the sky. It would shadow up in the clouds.
We would never have a shadow from the clouds, and I think they get into that in this video.
It would look like an eclipse in the clouds, dude. You'd see Earth round in the clouds. Yeah, cool
Can I make a speculation?
Yeah.
I sincerely doubt that this prick talks about crepuscular rays when he's holding that ball with the paper wrapped around it.
You don't know what the fuck crepuscular rays are.
No, he doesn't.
Nah, he talked about them with his Mason buddies back at the lodge, but right now is not the time or place. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I still don't get it. Like,
Yeah, exactly, Westside.
It's not cohesive from like their physics claims to what actually you see in reality. It's never cohesive at all. They got apologetics for it, I guess, or I think explanations. Like, but we'll figure that out. Science hasn't got that far yet. Yeah, I think science has. Just you're in the pseudoscience realm. It has no real forces or anything they can really put their finger on. They just tell you it's real, and you got to believe them. Yeah,
Yeah,
no
they
real
sure
demonstrations.
they want their cake and eat it too, because science is definitely good enough when it fits their narrative, but it never is when it destroys their narrative, right?
It's
What destroys our narrative, JJ? What have you idiots done that destroys our narrative?
like that with Nathan the other day. He was on. He's like, well, these measurements count if it's on a ball, but if it's on a flat linear plane, they don't count. They were telling him, yeah, that's the way it works here. Like that, it's like I'm in an echo chamber, ain't I? Like,
There are no flat linear planes on the ground on the globe. None. None. Unless they've been deliberately fucking manufactured to be flat. There's none. Even when a surveyor measures the earth, he doesn't measure it flat. He measures it as the earth so that construction companies can come along and make it flat.
yeah. They really literally they preach to themselves. I think they go to sleep talking about this shit too.
Most likely.
I got a meme I'll show you later, JJ. I don't want to put it on the channel. Might get a strike.
Oh, it's a cool meme.
Right.
Because
I got a meme.
this demonstration is patently deceptive because the paper is wrapped over the clouds. It's the ground that would be created, not the clouds above the earth. Some globe propagandists will probably claim that the Earth cannot create a distinct visible shadow because the atmosphere supposedly disperses the light of the sun. However, on a clear day, the sun can still
Who the fuck says that? Who the fuck says what you just said they say?
create a distinct shadow. Look at this picture of these birds. If a 1 foot tall bird can cast a distinct and visible shadow, then the bulge of the Earth most certainly would do the same.
That's a hell of a point, man. Taboo did his homework, didn't he? I'm telling you.
Yeah, just keeping it logical, right? Doing a great job.
They're engineers, man. Most of the guys he's working with and make this video, they would know how to put together the model. And what they're doing is they're comparing models to models. And who's coming out on top before we're done with it? I can make a bet.
If small waves can cast a shadow, then the massive Earth bulge would do the same. Now, let's get to Paul's presentation.
Recently, I came across a fascinating set of videos regarding the phenomenon of the
Now, I have no idea who Paul is.
apparent shadow casting from Mount Rainier onto some clouds. These videos are from the YouTube channel Taboo Conspiracy. He does some great flat Earth videos, so I was eager to hear what his thoughts were on this phenomenon because on its surface, it appears to indicate a globe model. I mean, if the sun can cast a shadow vertically, that would indicate that it is in fact going.
Right. This photograph right here is absolutely and without a doubt impossible on a flat Earth. You could never have shadows underneath clouds. The sun could never appear underneath clouds. Ever. Ever on a flat Earth.
Below the horizon, as the globe model claims. In this video, he showed this image. Basically, if the Earth was a globe and the sun.
Yeah, they sound a lot alike, but yeah, Kyle Adams sounds more hollow. His voice sounds more scratchy.
Was falling over the horizon.
And also, fucking Kyle Adams also debates, and I don't think Taboo Conspiracy does. Kyle Adams just debates, and he just gets fucking destroyed every time. And he just has this staring off into space, dumb look on his face. This dumb half smile, like, okay, I got embarrassed. What do I do now? Kind of look on his face. He's just a fucking clown.
As the Earth spins, we should see the globe shadow itself shine up on the clouds. This made sense to me, but I really wanted to test it out. So, with my background as an engineer and a CG artist and my familiarity with computer graphics tools, I set out to mock this up with the intention of seeing if this would.
It would be a promenading Terminator line in the sky where.
Yeah, kind of.
Right, that's what we're watching right
Yeah,
now.
Citizen
They're
9.
illustrating on the screen, right? Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah.
you can see the band.
That it would see a curve too, wouldn't it?
But Earth is so big, guys. You don't understand.
This is kind of blowing my mind. It never even occurred to me that would be something that should be there.
Right.
But it's true.
Even if they want to use the excuse that Earth's so big that it wouldn't show the curve in the sky, then it should be a flat line, like you said, a Terminator.
Why would there be a line there? Right here. Because the sun's above the horizon, dipshit. Why would there be a shadow here? Why? Why? Shadow would be in back of you, man.
Line that would show the Earth, Terra hiding, it'd be a shadow because the sun's going behind them.
These guys are just,
right?
These guys are just fucking clueless. They don't understand anything. You can feed them any bullshit you want, man, and they will eat it up. Num, 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 num.
And they'll scream, "Oh, how do you explain the eclipse?" Well, I don't know. I don't know what makes the eclipse. Do you?
Then why would you even fucking debate it if you don't know what creates it? If you don't know anything about it? I mean, it's just amazing, man. If you knew everything about music, and you had another guy that doesn't know anything about music, and he started arguing with you about like 90s punk rock bands or hard rock bands, right? And he starts talking about like frogs. Would you even fucking entertain him? Would you even think that he knows what the fuck he's talking about? If you start talking about like a 90s punk, 90s like rock band, and he starts talking about like tadpoles, you think he's a joke, right? Right, Roger? You think he's a fucking clown and a joke and isn't worth your fucking time, right?
They don't either.
No.
Anyway, it's modeled.
That's a shell an alien. Impossible.
One challenge with 3D programs and space-type projects is scale. Given the supposed distance of the sun being approximately 150 million kilometers, or 93 million miles, away, and with the Earth with a radius of 6,371 kilometers, or 30,959 miles, these sizes are too great to work with in most typical computer graphics programs. This experiment, the nature of typical CG lighting in a quote realistic render package, is problematic because they typically have a light intensity fall-off baked in. As you get further from the subject, the light intensity has to dramatically increase. At the distances proposed by this globe model, the CG programs really can't adequately represent them. The early days of CG lighting, there was a concept of it's called direct lighting, which basically the light doesn't lose power based upon distance. The light itself also has parallel rays and is supposed to simulate the sun from.
Unrealistic, huh? Yeah. The further the light gets away from you, what happens? It attenuates, correct? You lose the voltage of the.
No, it doesn't attenuate. Light doesn't attenuate unless something gets in its way. Light expands out and creates less intense per square inch of vertical to it or perpendicular to it. Yes, its intensity decays, but it doesn't attenuate.
The further the light gets away from you, what happens? It attenuates, correct?
No, it expands out.
You lose the voltage of the light itself, the amperage.
The amperage of the light? What the fuck are you talking about, Roger?
You lose intensity. That's provable. But I mean, we're talking about
What's provable? What you just said? What you just said is gibberish. That gibberish isn't provable.
Whoa.
Far distances. Luckily, we can replicate the sun in this experiment with a direct or infinite light. See here the harsh shadows that are cast, and as I move the light away, there is no effect on lighting intensity or the shadow sharpness. What does affect the shadow is the angle of the light. This will be adequate for this experiment. So I built the model with two known caveats. The model would be scaled, and the sun would be a direct light with the infinite parallel rays. Overall, this is not a compromise because the experiment is really to see if the globe/wall would also cast a shadow on the clouds as the sun went down. It's really important to build a replica as much as necessary. These principles are really about angles, line of sight, etc. So the essentials to do this, in my mind, were as follows. A scaled Earth globe, a suitable light source such as direct CGI, a cloud layer, a scaled version of the mountain, and really the approximate location and orientation of this photo, the point of view from which this whole thing took place. So the next question was, where was this photo actually shot from? Looking at the site, you can see Mount Rainier in the background. Another prominent feature was the building just in the foreground. It's next to this small body of water. It turns out that it is Theus Landing Waterfront Apartments. Also, another noticeable feature was the Tacoma Dome in the middle ground just to the right. And then just in front of that was the East 21st Street Bridge. So with all of these locations determined, I could look at a map now to try and approximate this photo location.
Well, shout out to the Tacoma Dome. Excuse me. Back to it. Slow down. No, it's the vape. Excuse me. I should stop.
So looking at Google Maps, we see here the Tacoma Dome. And if you pan a little bit north, you'll see the East 21st Street Bridge. And if you pan a little further north, you'll see this building here that's shaped like an E. It's the Theus Landing Waterfront Apartment. And if you look at the ground photo of the building, it is in fact the exact building. So if you pan the map up in the line of sight direction, you'll find this building here, which is the Tacoma Sign Company. So while I can't be 100% certain this is where the photo was taken from, it's definitely precise enough for this experiment. So if you zoom out over the whole entire site, this area is what I needed to replicate and build in 3D. Looking at the overall map of this site, we can get some rough dimensions from the location of the photo to Mount Rainier. The distance away from Mount Rainier is approximately 68.2 kilometers or 42.37 miles. You can also see a Google Map 3D view of the site with the prominent features in the frame. So here's the sphere Earth model scaled 1 kilometer to 1 meter. You can see here the radius is 6,371 meters. As we zoom way down into the model, we'll see Mount Rainier. All of this data from Mount Rainier and Tacoma are from DEM data sources, and they have been scaled to 1 kilometer to 1 meter.
All right, now I'm going to take a break for a second, guys. If you got to go to the bathroom or something, now's the chance.
Dude, I'm in the bathroom.
You are now? Anyways, I just want to point out, man, he got thorough with this thing. He made it dimensional. He scaled it at 1 kilometer with the size of the globe, even the radius value and everything. It's pretty accurate. Shout out to geoengineering. Hashtag. Thanks, JJ.
Woo,
woo. And by the way, be prepared because Andrew wants to ask us some questions. You got your
He's gonna
ears on?
educate us.
That was all Aaron.
Hey, you notice he set it at the at the globe radius, and it looks flat as shit. Have you noticed that, Roger? JJ, have you noticed that? That's how big the fucking Earth is, man.
I had to say, just open the mic for a second.
Yeah, no, I was like, I don't know what's happening here. I already took a break.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Taking a breath for everybody else out there. Because we've been watching this for 9 to an hour now.
It's good.
Yeah, it's thorough. Yeah. 4 more hours, you say? Okay.
They just have absolutely no cognitive thinking skills. They can't make connections between things.
Okay, all right. Let's get back to it. I'll let it play.
Now zooming over to Tacoma, you can see the dome, the East 21st Street Bridge, the Theus Apartments, and now you can start to see the location where the camera was placed in this model. So here I will select the camera that was actually set up to view the scene. And you can see now here is our final shot. For verification purposes, I placed a couple measurement references in the scene. This first one is the height difference in the model from the photograph to the peak of Mount Rainier. You can see that it is 4.378 meters. Mount Rainier is 4.392 meters above sea level in our model, so our camera is placed approximately 14 meters above
I was going to shout out to sea level.
sea level. Now we can select on the measurement reference for the distance away. You can see that the length is 68.2 meters or 68.2 kilometers scaled. And this reference is very close to the peak of Mount Rainier. Finally, taking all this information into account, let us compare our scene setup with the actual photo. For this experiment, this is more than adequate to demonstrate the concept of a glow bulge shadow. So here is a final render of the entire site based upon DEM data. The scale is correct and the geometry is correct. The site is ready for our experiment. For our experiment, we will be doing a sunrise. Now let's discuss the concept we're trying to demonstrate. The sun is supposedly located 93 million miles away. This distant sun creates a terminator line from the edges of the sphere. This terminator line or bulge shadow represents where the shadow is cast from. So as the Earth rotates, the terminator stays with the sun.
I'll be
For
right
demonstration
back.
purposes, we're moving the sun in this example. This is what happens from a point of view on the Earth. As we zoom in closer, we see our Mount Rainier location and the terminator line interacting with it. And as we zoom even closer, we can see how the terminator line / bulge shadow interacts with the mountain. Now let's add a cloud layer reference line, where the bulge shadow crosses the cloud reference line. This is where you might expect to see the bulge shadow on the clouds. So based on these angles, the bulge should show up on the clouds in our experiment. Now we arrive at the scene. It's early morning and the sun is rising in the east. The conditions are perfect to see this rare phenomenon of the mountain casting the shadow on the clouds. Let's see what happens. As you can see, as the sun rotates up, it does in fact interact with the spherical Earth and cast a shadow on the clouds from underneath. Our experiment was set up to mimic the Earth as a sphere, the exact size and conditions for a shadow from Mount Rainier on the clouds, and the hypothesis that as the Earth rotates, the sun goes down below the Earth.
Atmosphere? Did you include a thick atmosphere? Because that's about as thick as the sun has to go through, the light has to go through, is that thick atmosphere at sunrise. So did you include that? I bet you fucking didn't. That's why you're getting a distinct shadow. If you would calculate it in the atmosphere, then you'd see a gradual darkening like we see in real life.
What's happening?
Roger tripped over the cord.
I thought he was.
I did. Yeah, I was on mute. I got a question. I said globe is dead right there.
So on a flat Earth, how would you possibly see the sun going below Mount Rainier, the tip of Mount Rainier?
Died right in that moment. Has anybody ever seen that phenomenon ever?
Nope.
Didn't think so. What's the excuse? Yeah, I know. Terrestrial refraction is going to be their excuse.
Aha.
The bending and warping of what?
Must face time.
The truth.
Light bends with it. Yeah, I know.
Reality.
Yep. Jeez, I mean, now he's going to demonstrate what happens on the flat Earth. I'm pretty sure that's coming.
If the Earth were a ball, this is what we should see under these special conditions. In fact, if the Earth were a ball, we should probably see this almost every night in some fashion or another. For a closer look at what's going on, let's go back to the schematic. If we pause the sun rotation right here where the shadow crosses the cloud layer just to the west of the mountain, here's the image of what we could expect to see. This experiment is a serious blow to the globe model. After working through this experiment, this is another in a long list of proofs that people can do for themselves. Each one of us can go out each morning at sunrise or each evening at sunset and observe this for ourselves. Do you see this shadow across the sky? For me, I've never experienced this visual in my life on this plane, nor have I seen any photos of this phenomenon to date. What I love most about the flat Earth is that it literally is right in front of us, and it points to our Creator and King. I was always a born-again believer, but flat Earth just adds that much more enjoyment to my appreciation of His creation. Every day when I'm outside, I look at this plane with so much more wonder and amazement, knowing that our Creator is right here, right above us, and we are the center of His eye.
Yep. So they're not an insignificant speck flying through endless space. They're important and they're big.
I hope you enjoyed this presentation. I'd like to acknowledge Taboo Conspiracy and Shadow Reveal for their very helpful direction and contribution to this experiment and video. God bless.
Using Paul's globe model simulation, this is what sunrise should look like facing Mount Rainier directly eastward.
But he didn't show how it could possibly happen on a flat Earth. You notice that? He didn't show how what we see could happen on a flat Earth.
Again, the Earth's bold shadow
Very
should
dishonest.
precede the mountain shadow. In contrast, this is what a sunset should look like if you were facing west.
Nope.
In summary, during both sunrise and sunset, if we lived on a ball, the Earth itself would cast an upward shadow on the clouds above. For sunrise, the bulged shadow would precede the shadow of the mountain or other tall object like this. For sunset, the upward Earth bulged shadow would immediately follow the upward shadow of the mountain.
Okay, you found an excuse that's created by an element of the atmosphere you didn't include. So how about proving how it could happen on a flat Earth? They never can.
We should see some form of the bulged shadow twice a day on a nearly daily basis. Without question, this never happens in reality. Therefore, the globe Earth is not reality. If the Earth were a globe, then the sun must set lower than the physical horizon. The sun...
It does. It does. So explain why it does, how it could.
Does not set lower than the physical horizon. Therefore...
Then where is it? Where does it go, dumb fuck? If it doesn't set lower than the horizon, where is it? Because we can track it all the way through the Earth. and back up the other fucking side.
The Earth is not a globe.
Oh.
So they made up this lie that, well, if the Earth was a globe, that's what we'd have to see. But that's not what we'd have to see. Because we have a very thick atmosphere, man. We have a very thick atmosphere that the sun's rays have to go through. That is way beyond these clouds. Way beyond these clouds.
Everybody now.
Oh my God.
So they made up this excuse, and now that's just another excuse why not to believe in reality.
But that is a great mold of Solon, so I'll be honest with you, man. I've never seen
No, it's not.
anybody go through such
It's biased, and being biased, it loses. It can be disqualified.
detail with it. That's quite a little demonstration.
Andrew,
What do you
is it
think, Andrew?
Scotland?
Scotland.
And again, notice that neither guy explained how that photograph could happen on a flat Earth. They just made up an excuse, a lie, to believe why it couldn't happen on a globe. Right?
Yeah.
Scotland? No, I don't know. Sorry, I'm in and out.
Yay,
I'm writing trivia questions right now.
Andrew!
Yeah, you asked Piltdown Man. Was that Scotland?
Oh, no.
Netherlands?
You're in the right spot.
Sweden?
England.
Oh, fuck.
Neanderthal was that in France where they found Neanderthal?
Yeah, it was highly debunked very, very quickly.
Yeah, it's easy to do because there were actually people that were called Neanderthals who lived in France.
So what Kane is saying is, he's saying it never happens if the origin of the video was a picture of it happening. So we're looking at the picture of the mountain doing the shadow, but wasn't he talking about the curvature on the on the cloud?
Creating the bulge of the Earth would create a shadow on the cloud.
It was curved, right?
And they believe in Piltdown Man.
But it's confusing just because they're showing a different picture. Because you're showing a picture of the mountain, the crepuscular, right? It's like converging or diverging.
Diverging. And we can actually trace that same shadow from horizon to horizon.
But he was talking about the curved shadow, right? Am I right or wrong?
I don't know if he's talking about curved shadow. There should be a shadow of the curve. Yeah, of the sphere curved on the clouds. There should be a Terminator line. Yeah, curved on the top of the clouds. That's the way it should work. Now you see what you mean. You got it.
I just wanted to set it straight because I was just confused because the picture didn't match what I was hearing really. I don't know. Maybe I was high. Maybe I was. I don't know.
So, maybe I was high.
Yeah, maybe.
The shadow you're seeing on the clouds is actually being from the top of the mountain because the sun's above it. Whoa! I heard me twice. I love it. So, Andrew, you got some trivia questions you want to ask people before I start this Bug Sodbuster and Marathon? I'm getting ready to go on.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a talk with Buck Sodbuster in Discord yet?
No.
Oh, you should go for it. It's going to be fun.
I don't know who that is, so.
Well, he's the gentleman who provided us with the means to get the pitch data from the NTSB. He gave us the wherewithal where to get it, and we got it for free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But he's also in the geodetic surveying, and he's a glowhead. But he was over trolling Nathan, and he gave us a crumb. He keeps giving us stuff we were looking for. He kind of threw a wrench into McToon's little Antarctica measurements too. Remember that, JJ?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that caught McToon in a lie. And if McToon would have let it go, everybody would have forgot about it. But he kept going on about it.
Yeah. Dig that hole.
I know. They keep doing it. Not me. Just watch. They do it to themselves.
Now we live in a center of a ball, and nothing could be triangulated off the real surface.
I know. Weird.
Yeah. Weird.
How many countries? How many countries are associated with going to the ISS allegedly?
33. 132.
Oh, I see. Officially, I'm gonna count them.
Buck 18.
So, would you count the ESA as one country or all of Europe?
Well, individual countries. Yes.
Can we have multiple choice? Phone a friend or anything like that?
19.
Who are you gonna phone right now?
I'm gonna phone my friend Heron.
Heron?
Yeah.
How about we just move forward? 19 was closer.
19.
Well, at least I guessed something.
Yeah.
Okay.
21.
Well, I'm trying to add up how many countries are in Europe and who are part of ESA. So.
I'm not looking at chat right now.
How many countries are there, like in the world? How many countries?
196.
196. Yeah, I didn't know that, so that's why I'm like coming from left field.
I'll
I'm
watch
ignorant.
the chat. I'm guessing 22.
It's
I
yeah,
got
all right. You can tell
23.
the answer. I'm gonna move on.
18.
done.
18. Shit, I was off by one.
That's
don't know.
closer.
14.
It's 15.
All around it.
So we got
Oh.
Japan, China. You got Britain, right? You got to count
Got
each
Russia.
individual European
That's
nation.
not-
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Russia. Yeah. France.
Russia for sure.
I'm a hyper
United-
nerd. I do this in my
United
spare
States.
time. My girlfriend gets kind of pissed off sometimes when I'm just
Canada.
sitting back.
Canada.
So-
Canada. Oh, Canada.
Canada and USA.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
lower.
How many countries does the equator pass through?
The equator. You mean the fictional line that they
Yeah.
drive
Correct.
their city
Yeah.
from? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
That one.
the 0 point.
Yeah, that's not a 0 point. Anyway,
Allegedly.
8.
yes.
I'm gonna go with 12.
Well, you're within the plus or minus 1, which I didn't specify.
13.
It is 13.
Yes.
What a
I
number.
was gonna say that, but I felt it was unlucky to do so. So
13 is a great number.
No,
Yes,
but
it
I have a calendar here with 13 months in it. It's a great calendar, too. You should try it.
So,
This girl in Camira put it out. So, Bill. Yeah. Go ahead.
where was the Great Man-Made River located before the U.S. destroyed it with multiple airstrikes?
Oof.
Great man-made river.
Mississippi.
No, this is going to be in the Middle East. I'm almost positive.
The
Yeah,
Lord
it's
in the
got to be
houses.
China or something.
Oh.
Is it in China?
I can't give you hints beyond what I've already.
Wait,
Well, you could.
Wait, what's the question again?
How about this? It's
Can
in
you repeat
Northern
the question?
Africa.
Oh,
Ooh.
This would be
Bravo.
Congo, wouldn't it?
The
Oh,
Congo
the
is in
Nile?
Central
Nile.
Africa.
Is it the Nile?
Africa.
Oh, no.
It's not the Nile. No.
What country?
Oh.
The country.
Egypt.
Oh,
All right, no one's gonna get this. I don't know. Why.
Libya.
There you go.
oh, Roger cheated.
Omar
Got it.
Gaddafi.
No, I didn't cheat. I just thought about it.
I just fucking with you, man.
Yeah.
Well,
The
that's
great
it.
man-made river that Gaddafi made that he was trying to fuel Central Africa with water. That's what he's trying to do for free.
Gotcha.
I've got the most fun trivia questions that exist. I promise you that.
Conspiracy
And
orientated.
Man,
The
these
emergency-
questions suck.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
I got boxing gloves.
All
Oh, he
right.
does, doesn't he?
Dude, we need to save that for I come up with a brilliant idea, dude. We need to do like the chess boxing where we debate for a round and then duke it out for a round with Globers. You know what I mean?
I've
Speaking of
tried that.
Globers.
It didn't work out too well.
Oh yeah, did you
What-
get your face smacked in or what?
Oh no, you mean physically?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got
no.
you.
Yeah, dude. Like you literally sit down at a table and debate for the first round, and then get up, put your gloves on, and kick each other's ass. And then if you make it, then you go back to the debate, dude. And either one, you could either win in the debate real good or win in the fight real good. You know what I'm saying? It'll be
Yeah.
unanimous. It'll be
I don't
unanimous.
know.
This
I
sounds
forgot to ask-
reasonable.
I
I
like
forgot,
it.
to ask I forgot to ask Jeremy what I won in the trivia tonight.
He's going to send you a trinket.
Oh, yeah. Well, he sent me his phone number so I actually can get a hold of him.
It's gonna
He's
be from the
actually-
Matrix, so don't worry.
Oh,
It's gonna
of course.
be yeah.
I found out he's in my grandparents' hometown. I'm not going to tell you which town that is, but I'm not going to dox him. But I found out where he's at. He's
It's
pretty
over there on the flat Earth.
Yeah,
Over
there you
that way.
over
All
there.
right,
Yonder.
I'll ask a few more and then I'm heading out.
All right, these better be good after you hyped all this shit up, Andrew.
Oh, well, I can do more. Fuckload.
You know, I gotta give you a hard time, man. You know, you
Well,
set
I just
the
want
bar
to
high.
point out that the man on screen right now, he's the hardest working man in anti-flat Earth.
Well, thank you.
Oh, yeah. Anti-flat Earth. No, I'm talking about Toon.
The
Oh.
Emergency Banking Act of 1933 created which federal corporation / institution?
Federal Reserve.
No,
No.
Okay, re-ask the question one more time. I didn't
Yeah,
quite
the
catch the first
Emergency. Yeah, the Emergency Banking Act of 1933 created which federal corporation / institution?
The Treasury, or I don't know.
part. I know what he's talking. You're talking what happened on the island out there, right?
Nope.
No, okay. Then
It was
not what I'm talking
1933.
about. It's 33. Didn't they implement the 14th Amendment then too, right? In 33.
Well, that's right after the stock market crash.
What
right.
organization was founded? That's the question.
I'll just tell you guys the answer. It's the FDIC.
Of course.
They insure all the banks, right? It's the federal. What
Yeah.
does it stand for?
Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation.
I wonder if they're federally funded. They're probably privately owned though.
They're part of that alphabet agency. You know,
When I
trust
opened
me,
my first
bro.
bank account when I was, how old was I? Like 12 or something?
Yeah, I think it was like 8. My
Yeah,
grandparents.
the
made me do it.
FDIC said we insure up to $150,000 of insurance for blah, 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 whatever else. And it has never gone up or down in value.
Yeah, imagine that. Yeah, I wish they would insure.
So I'm looking at this. Notice how it gets darker. You can almost see it in a line. It gets darker from the top to the bottom. Did you see that? Did you notice that? See, it's dark. It's almost like a line sweeping down. So it's a diffused line, but it's still a line. So it proves what's his fuck wrong. Oh wow, that's a bad loss.
Sure, the payroll company that I actually got paid through because I got stole from them, they won't pay me back for that money, and they say I'm at fault for it. So the FDIC does not insure every banking institute, do they?
Yeah, it's like, so why don't billionaires just have like 25,000 different accounts? Or
Yeah, that's a good question.
maybe they do. I don't know.
Federal Reserve, gotta love them.
Yeah, it's not Federal or Reserve. Fucking liars.
All right.
The insurance company isn't either.
What you have a plus? No, there's no plus or minus on this one. Sorry.
Multiple choice.
What year was SpaceX created?
Ooh, I'm gonna go with 1912.
1912.
SpaceX?
I was just kidding. 2012.
2001.
2012.
I'm gonna roll back further. I'm gonna go with in the
2015.
I'm gonna go 1999.
Yeah, you guys are getting pretty close. I'm not gonna.
2008.
2002.
2008.
I was closest to it. I was doing Harmon. Let's get me the closest. There you go.
And what song did he sing?
Oh, it was that Canadian
Rocket Man.
No, it's Hatfield who did it.
Hatfield.
Yeah, that's the astronaut. I know that.
Yeah.
I remember what song. Somewhere Over the Rainbow, I think, was one of the songs he did sing. Am I correct in my assessment of it?
You're not good enough.
Oh damn it, man! I was close.
You
He did more than one song.
Goodbye.
There.
Is it the mustache man? The guy that's floating up there? He's got the guitar?
Yeah,
He's
that's
Canadian.
Canadian.
talking about-
Canadian.
Oh.
I'm Canadian.
All right, no one's gonna get this. It's a
I got-
two-part question.
Yeah, I got one part in on it.
Keep guessing.
Was it
Song-wise,
not
you mean?
Rocket Man?
That's what I thought.
No, he sang a couple of songs, didn't he? But he did one live in particular that everybody knows.
Oh no, JJ, that was Shatner.
No,
Yeah,
it was an acoustic guitar, and
Yeah.
he was singing the song "Space Oddity." So who was it?
David
sang that
Bowie.
song?
David Bowie.
Frank Zappa.
No.
David Bowie.
No, the fake
Chris
astronaut.
Hatfield.
Yeah, I told
There
you.
you go.
I said Hatfield already. What are you talking
Yeah, Roger got that.
But what's his first name?
Chris.
about? Chris.
There you go. Okay.
Oh, good God. First, last, middle. I don't know.
Yeah,
all of
you
them.
you. What was the song though, Andrew?
It's called Space Oddity.
Oh, Space Oddity, of course. Ground Control to Major Tom.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
that is Bowie. Yeah.
What a
Yeah.
dork.
David Bowie. Yes. I think David Bowie's dead now.
Well, they say that. If you ask the fittest
I know.
flat earther, you know.
Yeah. David Bowie is Bill Gates.
There's some dipshit flat earther. I can't remember his name off the bat. Who has that's all he does is like trivia, and it's like flat Earth trivia. It's like memes. That's all it is.
Gates.
Yeah, you didn't know.
According to next.
Hell, I could be David Bowie.
All right, so
Bill
some of these
Gates
are
was
very
actually the
difficult.
Geico lizard. Yeah.
All right, so this one's kind of more of a fun question.
Okay.
I'm not really sure if I should even ask it. It's
Did I
the
say
last
hi to
question.
Don right quick? Can I say hi to Don? Hi, Don.
No.
Sexy Don, yes, Don.
Hugs and kisses. Go for it.
Mormon tea. Wait, this can be my last question. If you want more, I can.
We could do like 3 more. It'd be good. Yeah. Taking a break from watching this shit. I don't know if I really want to get too much into geodetic survey. But I was going to point out the flaws they already make to go. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, are you going to point out the flaws of geodetic surveying, Roger? Are you going to do that?
So Mormon tea, like the religion plus the drink. So Mormon tea is a herbal tea made from Ephedra nevadensis, and it mimics the effects of which illegal drug?
Can you use it in a sentence?
Morphine.
No.
Meth, speed, ephedrine,
Illegal. It's
I used
probably
this- I
more.
just did.
Epinephrine.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like a
pseudoephedrine, pseudoephedrine, whatever.
methamphetamine, like a cocaine, maybe a derivative of it, like methamphetamine.
Well, I'll have to give it to you because yes, it's meth.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's
Good
like
stuff.
coffee on steroids.
Yeah, but they can't drink caffeine. They gotta have something, right? You know. So why not
Yeah.
Mormon tea? Yeah. No blood transfusion for you, young man. You're going to hell.
All right, 3 more, and that's. I'm gonna go on to a different page. I'm gonna find something else here. What do you guys want? What category do you want?
Music.
There you go. Music.
Okay.
We already did trivia, Jeremy. You were watching that. You saw what we were doing over there. You got to be a speed racer to do that stuff, man.
Yeah,
I was
you
typing
got-
that in, and
yeah.
there's 3 or 4 of them where I actually was ahead of everybody, and they even showed up like 3 or 4 answers in front of everybody, and
Yeah.
Jeremy wasn't even seeing it.
Yeah, it does it to everybody. Happens to me. Happens. Yeah, I bitched about that already too. Didn't work. I still lost.
I know.
I complained. Put in a complaint form.
Where'd you file that one at?
I went on protest. Had the rig sign and everything.
All right.
Yeah.
Without me asking officially, in the movie Office Space, what form was required to be in input?
That's not music.
That's not music at all, dude.
Get a
know.
rope. That's not paste pecani.
Come on.
I
What?
watched the movie Office Space you're talking about? Right.
Yes.
No, it's a series.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a movie first. I watched the movie once, only one time, dude. And this is the British movie you're talking, the British version of Office Space.
No.
It's the movie.
It's a
No,
series.
the guy
Office
with the
Space.
stapler.
Yeah, they're
No.
both. No.
Oh my gosh, you guys are disappointing me. Ah.
It's late.
I've never seen
You're
that.
not, you're not high enough, dude.
I was high.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about, really. I know what
Office Space was the movie with the stapler. Yes, it was.
movie you're talking about now, so I have no idea what it is.
Okay, so and all of his employers and supervisors are coming up to him and asking him, "Have you filled out
TPS?
your TPS report?"
Yeah.
Yes, Crashes got that in
Crashes.
the chat.
He did.
He
Yep.
gets
This is
all
Steve Carell, right? His character.
credit.
No,
Wait.
that's The Office. Office
Oh.
Space. That wasn't there like
Oh,
a guy who was like weird and was like guarding his stapler?
Yeah, that's Office Space. Yes,
Yeah.
not
yes.
the Office.
The
Red
Office.
Stapler.
What
So
you're talking about.
you're in agreement with me. Okay. Yes.
It's a different movie. What are you saying? The Office
Yeah.
Space has a red stapler. Yes, it does.
Thank you. Thank you, Lord Racer.
It's one of those movies that you can't just watch. You can't watch it too many times. Sort of like Idiocracy.
I gotta watch it now. Now that you bring it up, I've seen
Well,
clips out of it. I haven't watched the whole thing. I hear water running. Or somebody near
Oh,
a
that's-
lake or something?
I'm near a spring. Yeah, that's me.
All right,
How beautiful.
plus or minus. I'll give you 5 years on this one.
She's
What
actually
year did
peeing.
color TV come out? Plus or minus 5 years.
When in
58.
1956?
Well,
58.
no, it's plus and minus the 5, so that would be 1953.
Ooh,
That was close.
$1.
Oh.
In my house, it didn't come out till 1982.
And what year did we go digital with
1982?
broadcast?
Yeah, we were broke. We had black. I thought like Sesame Street. What's his face there? Big Bird. I'm like, no, it's yellow. I think. I don't know. We had
Yeah.
black and white TV till I was till 1982, dude.
So the only TV show where you can see imaginary characters like Snuffleupagus. He's not real. He's an imaginary friend of Big Bird. You're in the hallucination. Yeah.
And Big Bird's best friend. That was one of my previous trivia questions.
Oh, gee, Bird. I don't know.
Snuffleupagus.
That show creeped me the fuck out. Like,
Yeah.
what is this? Like,
Yes, I guess an educational television show for children would creep you out.
Dude, they still produce this thing today, don't they?
yeah, but
public
now Bert and
broadcasting.
Ernie are like they're butt buddies or something. It's getting
Oh, the
weird.
Rainbow Kids. Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you say that Sesame Street creeped you out?
That's what he said.
Fuck yeah, I did.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys a trivia question. What children's programming starring the
What kind of fucking asshole is creeped out by Sesame Street? Are you fucking kidding me?
main character in multiple characters featured Vincent Price? That show creeped me out. Vincent Price made a cameo in every show. Do you guys remember that children's show?
I don't remember who that is.
No.
You know who Vincent Price is? Oh,
Don't ring a bell.
well, he's Edward Scissorhands. He plays the curator at the manor where he created Edward Scissorhands. He's the old creepy fellow. There's several different shows he's been in. Vincent Price is in Thriller, the music video. He's the old ghoulish man doing the narration, and it actually makes a cameo in the video. You don't know what I'm talking about now, JJ?
Yeah, I do not.
Vincent Price.
Yeah.
That's what she's talking about. And I'm trying to think of what major TV
You don't know who fucking Vincent Price is?
show Vincent Price played in. And
It was
he
a
cameos-
children's show. The one I'm talking about, it was like late 70s, early 80s. It was actually out of a town in Canada called Hamilton, and it was syndicated in the US. And Vincent Price was, he had agreed to do the intro and outro. He had a saying, and occasionally he'd show up in the middle as just like a quick cameo. But that
Wow.
show scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. But it's like a train wreck. You have to watch it. Nobody.
I have to.
We're not going to get this in the trivia because
It's called The Hilarious House of Frightenstein.
I never
You
heard
guys
of it.
never watched that?
No, ma'am, I haven't. Nope.
Oh my
They
gosh.
nobody they didn't have it syndicated in my area when I was growing up. No.
It is this. Check it out. It's on YouTube. I'll make a post later. It's
That sounds like sounds like a show from fucking Second City TV.
crazy. And they showed it to children.
They're trying to get the adrenochrome going. That's what they're trying to do.
I guess.
Terrify the kids so that their flight and flight urges happen, man. Suck the blood right out of
This show made Sesame Street look like Sesame Street.
them.
What does that even mean?
It means you're a
What's that?
pussy. Sesame Street isn't creepy. That was some wholesome shit. What are you talking about?
About. Don't forget about. Yes.
Yeah, boot.
About boot.
Fucking Canadians.
Oh, that's
No
more
offense.
that's more Scottish when you say a boot. That's Doric when they
Correct.
say a boot. Yes. You got to get to know some Scottish folk like PJ.
Oh, Scottish
You-
women.
You're,
Oh,
you're
I'm
torturing
Irish. I
the.
love Scottish women.
You're
Well, not
torturing.
women, just Scottish people. Period, man.
You got
Don't talk to
McToon
her.
stuck up there or something?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
Andrew, make good on
unfortunately,
your
but-
music.
It's torture, man.
I'm high too.
Yeah, I'll
Let's
take him
go out
down.
on a
Right.
music trivia.
Oh, you want more music stuff?
I'm seeing 2 McToons.
More music, more music.
Hold on.
I gotta get him off
Give
screen.
me a moment.
I'll pull him back up before we
I've
start.
got so many trivia questions. I'm trying.
I got so many questions too, and you don't have an answer. Like, where do we all come from?
Are we about to get it on?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Tell me
Get it on.
more. I'm taking my shirt off right now. Go ahead.
No, we don't want to know. We don't want to
Hey,
do that.
I'm about to make some animal noises. Oh shit! Pineapples, bitch! Pineapples.
That got weird quickly.
Yes, it
I
did.
thought it
Red alert! Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, shit.
No, like
Now-
not saying, "Hey, baby." Oh, she's talking
Now-
to Super Sidewinder. Oh,
Now it shows you. It shows McToon and your name under it.
that's scary. Isn't it?
You got your own McToon profile.
Have my own McToon doll. I'm puppeting him. He's saying all the shit I'm making him say. Take it off, Andrew. You hear Dawn? She said it, baby.
I lost my tab. So
Well, if
Oh,
you go to the store, they sell
no.
it. Still, in some places you can find tabs.
no.
It's like right below the tilde key.
God damn it.
It's Mandela, man. It's Mandela. Tab only has 1 calorie. Remember that
All
one?
right, how about this? Just by memory, without me finding it at the moment. Which album of the Beatles featured "Paul Is Dead" on their album cover?
Huh?
Sergeant Pepper's.
Abbey Road?
Wow, very good.
I've never heard this before. This is brand new to me.
Yeah, that's
Are there like flowers planted all over the place, and like there's one shape,
Yeah.
like a, and there's Aleister Crowley in one corner.
Yes.
Cooking
Yeah.
meatloaf.
hyper
I got a pizza in the freezer waiting.
conspiratorial.
Paul
we
McCartney
do
has
it?
a badge on his shoulder
Mhm.
on that album, and it says OPP.
Yep.
Do you know what that stands for?
Tell me.
I would know because I live here, but it's
Oh, yeah,
Ontario
yeah.
Provincial Police.
Police.
They got
Yeah, yeah.
busted in Montreal for weed.
That's a shame.
Yeah,
I went
like,
down to history.
he's wearing an OPP. That's our local cops here.
Yeah, yeah. So if you got busted tonight, Heron, for weed, it would be the OPP.
John Lennon. Actually, he was visiting what's that guy's name? Oh, he's a cool like rockabilly country dude who lives in Mississauga, which is the city I grew up in.
Mississauga.
What did he just say? What did Roger just say?
I can't remember his name. Sorry, I'm like trivia tanking here.
What did he just say? I missed it.
It shows McToon and your name under it.
That's scary. Isn't it?
You got your own McToon profile.
Have my own McToon doll. I'm puppeting him. He's saying all the shit I'm making him say. Take it off, Andrew. You hear Dawn? She said it, baby.
I lost my tab. So
Well, if you go to the store, they sell it. Still, in some places you can find tabs.
no. God damn it.
It's Mandela, man. It's Mandela. Tab only has 1 calorie. Remember that
All
one?
right, how about this? Just by memory, without me finding it at the moment. Which album of the Beatles featured "Paul Is Dead" on their album cover?
Huh?
Sergeant Pepper's.
Wow, very good.
I've never heard this before. This is brand new to me.
Yeah, that's
Are there like flowers planted all over the place, and like there's one shape,
Yeah.
like a, and there's Aleister Crowley in one corner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. hyper conspiratorial.
Paul
we
McCartney
do
has
it?
a badge on his shoulder
Mhm.
on that album, and it says OPP.
Yep.
Do you know what that stands for?
Tell me.
Oh, he just said that he didn't know about the Beatles.
I would know because I live here, but it's
Oh, yeah,
Ontario
yeah.
Provincial Police.
Police.
They got
Yeah, yeah.
busted in Montreal for weed.
That's a shame.
Yeah,
I went down
like,
to history.
he's wearing an OPP. That's our local cops here.
Yeah, yeah. So if you got busted tonight, Heron, for weed, it would be the OPP.
John Lennon. Actually, he was visiting what's that guy's name? Oh, he's a cool like rockabilly country dude who lives in Mississauga, which is the city I grew up in.
Mississauga.
Oh, I can't remember his name. Sorry, I'm like trivia tanking here.
Is his first name Eric?
No, shit. I'm so sorry. I'm drawing a blank. John Lennon was friends with this dude, and he was like a popular musician, but he lived in Mississauga, Ontario. Yeah, John Lennon hung out in Canada quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, sounds like a good place to visit.
Yeah, I live here.
When you say OPP, I always think of Naughty by Nature.
What is that?
Are you down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. And then they go
Oh,
into other people's pot. Yeah, there you go, Lord Racer. You got it.
got it.
Yeah, you got it. Oh Lord. And we got McToon straddled here, JJ. We got him squished. Should we collide with him? Andrew, you got any more questions there, sir?
I've got thousands.
Do you have another
Hey,
music one?
You tell
hey,
me when to
right
shut the
now.
fuck up.
Yeah, okay, well.
Yeah, music questions. Okay. What band? This was not for me. This was from
Irrelevant.
Walt.
Oh God. Go ahead.
Just go ahead, dude.
He's just messing with you, Andrew. He's
I'm
waiting
just
for it.
fucking with you, man.
I
I
know,
was
it's
gonna
been
say,
time.
like, shut the fuck up.
Just
Go
tell
ahead.
the question.
What
dude.
band was originally called Tide, which is Tyde, but later changed their name in order to avoid confusion with another band? There's no way I would have ever got this.
Whoa.
Wow, that's a tough one, dude.
Yeah.
I want to say Flock of Seagulls.
It's
That's
a
my first
very,
answer.
very popular 60s, 70s band, I think. That's what they're.
Sniffing the tears.
Nah, I'm just going to move on.
Nazareth.
No, it's the Beach
Good
Boys.
call, Andrew.
Beach
Move on.
Boys?
That's a tough one, dude.
I was going to take a shot at it.
Okay, go
Oh,
ahead.
well.
I just-
You
I don't
guys
know.
all-
A popular 60s or 70s band. I want to
Yeah.
go with the Deep Purple.
Yes, it's Ronnie Hawkins. Sorry, Soups, you nailed it. It was Ronnie Hawkins. Absolutely.
You're way off of what you're talking about. But yeah, he's talking
Yeah,
about
I'm
Canadian
rewinding
folk
because
artists. Yeah. Anyways, did I get anywhere close to it? Deep Purple wasn't the band.
I don't think so.
Sinatra.
This is way. Okay. What was the first band to be signed to Motown Records?
Wind and Fire.
I did not write.
Well, what the fuck? What's the answer? What was the answer?
These questions. These were
I
sent
want
to
to
me.
say I want to say the Temptations.
No.
The toilets. The commodes.
The Toilets is a band?
The commodes?
There's actually a band called Blown Load. If you remember, I played
The
one of
Commodores?
songs. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, the Commodores.
All right.
No,
They
you
changed
got to
the
go
name.
further back than that. It was a. Oh, good God. The Temptations.
Motown.
Well, it ends
That is
with an
Motown.
ES, but no, it's not the Temptations. All right.
It's not the Commodores.
It's not the Commodore. Nope.
Hmm.
All right. Just to move on, because I have 3 more in a row.
Who was it?
It's The Miracles.
Ugh.
Oh yeah. So that Rod Stewart song is a nod to the Miracles and Motown. So that should be a clue, right? I was going down that road. Yeah. I got the Temptations. I would eventually got to the Miracles. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was 70s, if I'm not correct.
Yeah. Motown was around back in early '60s, though, right?
Yes.
Something like that.
Right after the '50s, when rhythm and blues got hot. Yeah. After you, sir.
3 more, unless you want more.
Yeah, give us 2 more questions, and then we'll go ahead and hit McToon in
That's
the
what she
face
said,
with a
right?
pie. Yeah, absolutely.
So these are all from Mr. Walter Johnson, Iron Realm Media. He gave all these to me. Which rock legend co-wrote the song Bohemian Rhapsody with Freddie Mercury?
David Bowie?
Who wrote it?
I don't know.
I'll read it again. Which rock legend co-wrote the song Bohemian Rhapsody with Freddie Mercury?
Oh, Mick Jagger. You sound like a gay duo.
They did a gay duo. What are you talking about? You ever
Yeah.
seen Dancing in the Streets? Come on, jeez. Dancing in the Street.
That music video was a fucking embarrassment. Holy shit.
Rich rock legend.
Have you seen the video? Let's see. This is hilarious. Here it is. This is awesome. Is it this one? Or this one? Oh no, that's the original video. Here we go. It's no audio. There's silent music. so fucking awesome.
Calling out around the world. Are you ready for a brand new beat? Summer's here and the time is right for dancing in the street. Dance Chicago. In New York City. Music everywhere. They'll be swinging, swaying.
Eric Clapton?
I fucking love the shit out of that.
Eric, no. Eric Clapton, that'd be weird.
That'd be a weird combination, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, it chronologically fits, but.
All right. Just guess for the next, like, 5 seconds.
Hendrix.
Bob Dylan.
I'm not looking at the chat, by the way, so.
Tom
No, they're not
Jones.
saying much. Tom Jones.
Right.
What's up, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's Brian May.
Oh, shit. I knew that, too.
I know, of course.
Ugh. Trivia.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone.
Oh, that's
The blackest white guy alive. Yes.
What was Pink Floyd's original band name? Again, there was a 0% chance I would ever got this.
Oh.
Frog Nipple. It was Frog Nipple.
I know this.
Pink Floyd's original band name.
The floor is yours here.
Frog Nipple.
I'm like remembering every Pink Floyd fact other than that right now. Okay.
When I called him and said, "Hey man, can you send me some trivia questions, like 6?"
I'm gonna kick myself.
How hard do you want these questions to be? I'm like,
these are hard.
Difficult.
These are hard.
The link to that music video. There you go. It's one of the funniest things I've seen.
Please put me out of my misery.
Okay. So its pronunciation might be a little bit off. So it's the
Frog Nipple.
Abdad bus. So it's AB. So AB. So Abdabs.
Frog Nipple.
Originally named Floyd.
Frog Nipple.
Okay, I'm crossing wires here. I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, Super said Yellow Floyd, but I think he's off just a little bit.
What the fuck is a Yellow Floyd?
I don't know. You ask Super. He'll tell you all about it.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I have one more question after this. So 2 more, and that's it. I promise.
Okay.
These are all music. What is the name of the first single release from the Ramones?
Ooh, Ramones? The first single they ever did? Oh, Lord. I should know this because I met the Ramones.
Blitzkrieg Bop.
Again, you said what?
Blitzkrieg Bop. Shoot him in the back now. Generates steam heat. Shoot him in the back now.
That was the name of the song, not the name of the album.
Ugh. Roger, you should know this.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of their first, but I don't remember their first release because they were out before I started.
Wasn't it self-titled?
Sort of.
Wasn't it the Ramones? Ramones.
That's Hey Ho, Let's Go. I know their credo. It's a Gabba Gabba Hey was actually that was their chant. That was a chant song.
Right,
is it Rock and Roll High School? Okay.
It's a Blitzkrieg Rock.
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
I know. Really?
Give me like half a point. Come on.
Yeah, give her a point. Yeah.
Well, I'm not taking the score.
I've actually seen him play all these songs live like 7 times, man. It's quite an experience. When you actually meet Joey, you think, "Oh my God, is he alive? Is he dead? I don't know." Heroin does bad things to bad people.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. I've been a witness to it.
Yeah. Well, I've never done that. Anyways, last question. Promise. Unless you want more.
Well, if you got some more
The
Ramones
darkness.
questions, we like taking shots at stuff we know.
Yeah, I can go to like the punk rock questions and stuff. That's fine.
Okay, I got one for you. What movie did the Ramones do the soundtrack for? There's 2 of them.
Rock and Roll High School.
No clue.
Rock and Roll High School. And I don't want to be buried in a
Pet Cemetery. Fuck.
I gave you clues. Stephen King's pet project.
Harry, I literally just said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
They did Rock and Roll High School. It was another movie, and they did a song called Rockaway Beach. It's a really good song.
Yeah, gun to my head. I never would have got it.
Okay, what song? They did a song about Ronald Reagan. Do you know what song that was?
No.
Bonzo Goes to Pittsburgh. You've heard it?
The name is ringing more of a bell than the actual song itself.
Okay. Bonzo Goes to Pittsburgh, asked for a cup of tea. When I watched it on TV, it really, really bothered me. My brain is hanging upside down. Ba, ba, ba. You never heard the song before?
Fucking stop it.
No, good one, Raj.
It is. It's all about Reagan, though. Bonzo is Reagan. Bonzo's a clown.
Right.
And Bonzo went there and asked Gorbachev to tear down that wall.
No, Bonzo's not a clown. Bonzo's a chimpanzee.
Remember when we thought we could change the world with a song?
Oh, they do.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, they
That was
definitely. Well, that's actually on my list. I'm making it a little more difficult than previously, but when it comes to
Oh, I got one more Ramones trivia question while you're thinking of one. Which Ramones
no, I'm not.
actually-
I'm reading it. It's already on my list.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. Which Ramone did a rap single?
Oh fuck! I hate rap.
I know. Anybody?
I can't remember their names.
What was the
Well,
question?
okay. Which Ramone did a rap single?
There was 4 Ramones. 3 of them were brothers. One was, I think, the bassist. I think.
Define Ramon.
Joey.
Ramone's just a title. No.
I know.
Joey.
I was fucking with you, dude.
Ramone's just a title, and they've had several different members over the years. They've rotated like 3 or 4 different members. You can become an honorary Ramone. Ramone's not their name.
Was it Joey Ramone?
No, it wasn't Joey.
No.
Nothing.
He was an oddball out of the bunch. He was really popular, kind of goofy. I'll give you one more hint. It's a letter. It's a letter of the alphabet. Is actually his first name, or actually his first and middle name.
D.
D.
Dee, that's right. Yes,
D.
okay.
Ramone. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Ding, 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 ding.
Like double D's, the size of Andrew's
Well,
nipples.
Whoa.
Hey, I didn't say it. Dude. I was just repeating what was said in
Yes,
chat.
you did. You
I
literally
was
just said it.
I was repeating what was said in chat. Though it was like
No, I got
verbatim double D's or something. You know, like
Verbatim. Okay. Define verbatim, JJ. What does
Uh,
verbatim mean? Tell me what does verbatim mean?
it's supposed to be exactly.
Exactly.
Fucking Flatzoid doesn't know.
But we define it nowadays as we wish. We do it
Word for word.
around here.
It's the OTO.
Yeah, Flatzoid doesn't know what verbatim means.
Word.
Yeah. Verbatim.
It's all
We're
fun
making
and
fun of another debate that Nathan had, where one of these geodetic surveyors got on. Like, well, it's verbatim. They actually do a geoid from sea level. Like, then he reads the actual citation. It's the geoid to the actual surface. The geoid's measured to the actual surface of the Earth, not the geoid's the actual surface of the Earth. It's pretty funny. Even in their own citations, they don't tell the truth, or they have to tell the truth that these geoid measurements aren't to the actual surface of the Earth. It's bad. So it's all
This is
fantasy from here on out.
conspiratorial. I like conspiracy stuff. So and this was not from me. This was from Skylar when he was just Trolling Tribune gave this to me.
Okay.
Which
Well, I saw
famous-
him in chat somewhere today, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's back. He's released from incarceration.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he has been for a few months, right? Since like
8 months.
April. Maybe April.
No, since February.
There you go.
Something like that. Anyways,
Tell us more.
which famous pop star was possessed by a demon during the 2013 Super Bowl halftime show?
Which pop star was possessed by a demon? During
Yeah,
the
which
halftime?
famous pop star was possessed by a demon during the 2013 Super Bowl halftime show?
I'm gonna go with
Janet Jackson's nipple with Justin Timberlake.
I think that was way before 2013.
My bad.
Yeah.
So incorrect.
I can't remember her name, but if I'm wrong, I don't want to try. Was it a British black rapper woman?
Spice Girl.
No.
Was
What's
it
her name?
Sugar?
No, well, Racer's saying Beyonce. I think he might be right.
Oh,
Well,
maybe, yeah.
Buoyancy.
Beyonce would be correct.
Okay, good. There you go.
Buoyancy. Yeah, I like to see her go up in the feather. I mean the dildo. I mean never mind. Blue Origin.
Isn't it weird how all these rockets are phallic in creation?
Masons love that stuff. It starts with the obelisk, and then it works its way to the rocket, and then they throw 2 balls on the end of it, and voila, there you have it. A full phallic symbol. Yeah.
So,
Hey, God made phallics. They did. He made the penis.
God made pussy.
It's a godly thing. I'm going with it. Just run with it.
God made dick.
All right.
Remember, 99% of the hands you shake will have had a dick in them at one point in their life.
Is that all you got, Andrew? Are we done with it?
I've got
more
fuckloads of these. I don't want to.
Okay, one more and we're done with it. I
Are
didn't
you sure
forget
you
it.
just one more?
Yeah, one more should be good. Then I want to get on the road with
Music.
Music. That's a Madonna song, isn't it?
No, asking music.
Quick shout out to Jeff Gasshead.
Oh yeah, Jeff Gasshead is in the chat. You know,
Yeah, he
Gasman.
pointed out that McToon's Adam's apple's missing. He must have had it.
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you mean this guy here?
Must have had something to do with the penis enlargement operation.
Could have been.
They took his Adam's apple, did
You mean this guy right here?
Oh yeah.
This man? Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Who is it?
It don't even look like the same guy.
Yeah, let's pop it back. I will say, yeah, it could be.
That's weird.
I know.
It must have been his old college picture or something. I don't know.
All right, this one's going to be very, very difficult. I'm going to assume. And then the next one should be very, very easy. And then I'm out.
Okay.
Which UK punk band released the famous single "Anarchy" in the UK?
Sex Pistols.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Damn,
Jeez.
that was quick.
I'm an old.
That was pretty quick. I got to hand it to him for that. It was a little quicker than me. Of course, I wasn't really paying attention.
Punk rocker, dude. What do you expect?
I know.
Who was the lead singer for The Exploited? Anybody know?
Oh shit! I have albums. I don't know.
What does GBH stand for?
I've been out of that scene for quite some time.
Great British Hardcore.
Oh.
Their most popular album is City Babies Kill City Rats.
Huh.
And Don't Panic was, I think, their first full LP release.
You ever heard a band called Death?
Anything else you want to know about punk rock? We sit here all night long.
I used to have a mohawk.
I've had a mohawk or two. Yeah. I used to have a nice, like, yeah. Yeah, you shave it off. Eventually, it starts getting too wiry, and when you dye it so many times, it just starts to like dry up.
Oh, I got laid one time because I was walking through the mall.
This is
1, 2, 3 now.
some live. How about a live? Have any live footage?
The New York Times, this past Sunday, there was an article about the first black punk rock group called Death in the 70s, and they found these old recordings, and they have an album that they put out now. They had pictures of these guys back in the 70s. One of them died, and now I'm dying to hear this fucking group's music. Just
What were
because
they called?
they were
Death.
called Death.
First African American punk rock band. It was like soul, R&B, punk fusion.
Have you heard me play a review standing up waiting? Shot from the past. All the dreams were flying, all the thoughts were dying. Heard something fast.
The quick version of the Death story is almost like...
This is an hour long. But yeah, they were great. Just keep on knocking. Actually, here's live. Or a studio. Man, these guys are old as fuck. All right, see you later, Lisa. But yeah, they were great.
With a mohawk-ish kind of haircut.
I had about a half a foot of a mohawk, and I'm walking through a neighborhood called Myers Park in Charlotte, and I had like army fatigues on, 13 eyelet oxblood docks on with red white laces in it, and people were locking their doors as I walked by. And they're getting in their cars and getting out of the.
See, Roger was a 90s punk. I was an 80s punk.
So weird how that works, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
All right, fuck it. 2 more questions, and that's actually the end of my list here. Which actress sang the song "Over the Rainbow" and what movie was it in?
That was
There's Dorothy, Judy, Judy, fuck, Judy. God damn it, I don't fucking know.
Wizard of Oz, Judy Garland.
Judy Garland, motherfucker.
Final answer.
That was an easy question. I was letting Aaron do it. It was an
Oh,
easy
sure,
answer.
yeah.
No, I know. I know the Wizard of Oz quite well. I know who Judy Garland is. Yeah, she used to have orgies with midgets.
Never mind.
Yeah, I was 70s, 80s. I was late 70s, early 80s.
The man
I have about 10
I was punk in high school.
conspiratorial trivia questions written about that entire situation because she was 16 during that and was allegedly raped, or if you want to call it properly, molested by midgets. Groups of.
Hey, Andrew, you can't rape the willing.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Too soon?
Is it too soon? I think Garland's been gone for a while.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
she died back in the, I think in the 50s, something like that.
Well, she had fun while she was on set. I can tell you that.
She was like, don't stop, don't stop, right? So those midgets had to be confused.
She was 15, 16 years old at the time, so I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I'm not going there. I digress.
The age of consent is a thing. It is.
It is. Yeah, I'm not
All right.
going there.
All right,
Last
take
question.
home, Andrew. I gotta hit the hay.
Last question. What major city was Tupac allegedly murdered in?
Vegas, Las Vegas.
All right, that was a softball.
Yeah, it was. It's out of here.
Yeah.
Gone.
Come on. And Herod is done swimming tonight, aren't you? You gotta go take for a dip before you go in, hit the hay. I hear that water running.
No, you're hearing the. It's like a little stream that runs into a pond that goes under the road to the river. And no, I'm not jumping in either. I'm hitting the hay.
And that whole time they're all running on a linear distance over a flat plane, aren't they?
That's what we're all doing, Roger.
Yeah.
Holding on for dear life on a spinning ball.
I know. Yeah,
All right,
we're going
big love to you
velocities.
guys. I'm peacing out. Thank you,
Good
Roger,
night,
for your
Aaron.
hospitality.
Good night, Miss Aaron. All right,
JJ,
anytime.
you're a rock star. Andrew, awesome trivia. Thank you, brother.
Miss Aaron, before you go, I got like a teacher asked kind of question. Did you learn anything from the video tonight? Was it good or not? Did you like it?
Yes, that was fabulous. Cloud shadows are not a thing, and they should be.
Right.
Globe destroyed.
Nail in
There's so many. Yeah, there's so many nails in that coffin. I doubt it ever coming out of it.
Okay.
No, that was a good one.
No, thanks.
Okay.
It is. Night, Aaron.
Thanks, love,
Thanks
guys.
for coming up.
Thanks
Much
for
love.
having me. Catch
Night.
you on the flip.
Catch you on the flip side, lady. All right, let's hop into the McToon world. You ready for it?
One moment.
Okay.
So, in regards to that thing from the angle of perspective, in regards to how the planes are going up or down, that is absolutely perspective.
Yeah.
It's 100% perspective. And
It's all relative to the plane. You wouldn't have a set or a rise from the plane without perspective.
so,
What?
my answer to that,
E-brain.
yeah,
Sorry.
I've seen that video multiple times. I've tried to dissect it and disprove it, but then I'm done. That's it.
Yeah.
I can't.
Well, you're intellectually honest there. Or genuine, I'd rather say.
I'm not smart enough to debunk bullshit.
You know, if you actually can't put another thesis to it and debunk it personally in your own mind, then you're being honest, right?
I think that's what the definition of intellectually honest, well, part of it is. So I appreciate people that challenge me in regards to, hey, here's this video. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, are you going to go over and do the moon landing thing, Bob? With the scoop ball here. Yeah.
Scoop
McToon?
ball?
No, scoop ball.
Oh, I'm still working on that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's.
Let us know when it happens.
I will. I will make it
We got
very,
your back.
very public. Yes.
We'll come over and support you 100%, man.
Cool.
All right. So let's open up the McToonville debacle. I just want to hear what Buck Sidebuster has to say about how they measure geodetics and compared to actual surveying.
Clean up an
It'll be
alley.
fun. Come on, open sesame. There we go. Now let's get into it. I don't want to do this, but I do want to do this. You know what I mean? So let's jump ahead to where Buck Sidebuster starts, if we can. I think it's right in here. Oh, look, he's making fun of somebody. Huh. You can't measure curvature with a theodolite. Yeah. No, you measure angles with a theodolite. Anyways, so this is actually, they're jumping down Nathan's throat, I think. They're trying to. Good luck with that, guys. This is for posterity, fair use. I'm just going to say it now. And McToon, we're not trying to strike at you. We're striking at the concept of a globe. So throw away your pride.
Last time Nathan Oakley appeared on the Worldwide Debate Discord channel,
MC Toon won't strike you for using his content, but he will fucking destroy you and show you how you're wrong. He'll review your video and destroy you.
He interrupted me when I was trying to explain how we can use a theodolite to measure Earth curvature. And as you can see from this screen, this was a capture from that day. And you can see why I wasn't able to explain myself, because the people that Nathan had given privileges on the Discord server muted several people. If you count, I believe it's 13. So rather than allowing me to explain myself, he muted me and talked over me the way he typically.
No, he didn't mute you and talk over you. We've heard the.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yes, that's what he does. He mutes you by talking over you. It mutes you for his viewers.
Use the base. He wasn't muting you at all. He was actually talking to his audience while you were spurging out.
Right. He mutes the person automatically with his voice gate, and mutes the opposition for his viewers.
But you know,
yeah, he ultimately doesn't have the ability. It's not his server. He's not.
Why are you white knighting and making excuses for him, Roger? Are you in love with him?
The one that's moderating, so he's not muting.
It's rig server.
Yeah, and we've seen it. It's pretty obvious. The only time he does stop them is when they use.
Hey, Mr. Jingles.
Flat Earth measurements to prove their sphere, right? So why it's ignorant. It really is.
It is. So the whole point is when he's breaking down your measurements and explaining how they're flat Earth, and you just.
No, he doesn't. He never breaks down the measurements and explains how they're flat. You dumb fuck. He just says they are. When he's not talking, people ask him to explain, to prove that the measurements are flat, and he fucking starts talking over them and just berating them and abusing them. That's what he does, Roger. He has nothing, man. This dumb motherfucker has nothing. This is him in a T. This is him to a T. This is what he looks like on the inside of his fucking brain. This facial expression.
Automatically just keep going on, assuming that it's proving a sphere. That's where he stops you. No begging the question, dude.
Right, and he can't prove it. He can't prove anything he says, Roger, but we can prove everything that we say.
He's not physically muting you.
God, he worships Nathan Oakley, man. He worships Nathan Oakley like he's God or a cool cousin.
Any of those moderators in there is done by rigs as moderators. So. But you know they're gonna cry foul. You got a mute button. You got a mute button. No, they did 10 times as bad as they did it 31 times.
Okay, what were your excuses for him when he only did this on his channel and used a mute button? What were your excuses for him then?
Times they muted him in GeoServer, you know, literally in one session within an hour. 31 times muted Nathan because
he wouldn't shut the fuck up. Because he wouldn't shut the fuck up.
He is pointing out their fallacies, and they don't like it. So they'll just ramble on like to brush past the debunking of it or the reputation of whatever they're claiming, and just go on with their claim. So,
man, you have a fucked up, twisted view of reality, man. You really do.
His explanations are not good enough to overcome the rebuttal. Sorry, hate to tell you that.
Yeah, hence why they got to result in.
Man, he fucking just drowning in the sauce.
Making means of the guy, right?
Yep. Nobody made a mean of Buck Sodbuster. Nobody knows who the fucker is.
He has been completely fucking indoctrinated.
They're after him because he's got everybody's attention, really, and he's got valid points, you know.
Yeah, and he basically went against what McCoon said about the angles in Antarctica or whatever. He basically contradicted. Yeah, he contradicted him. So, yeah, here we are.
And now they're all kissing up and making friends. You know, the last time he was in worldwide debates, he muted me. Well, dude, now's the time for you to explain how you measure curvature with a theodolite, and I'm going to be the judge of that. See what you got to say.
I want to see how Nathan does it, man. Nathan claims to be this fucking master of the art. I'd like to see Nathan do a can't remember what they call it, but you know, get a sextant fix. I'd like to see how Nathan does celestial navigation. Wouldn't you, Roger? Wouldn't you like to see your fucking idol do celestial navigation and just put MC Toon to shame? Why couldn't he do it for MC Toon for 20 fucking $1,000, man. If I could do that, I would.
He does.
Or 10,000, whatever it was.
That's the only way to find flat Earth evidence is to mute people that contradict.
Subsequently, for the last 3 weeks or so, he's been spending about, I don't know, 25, 30 minutes of his show laughing at how we suggested that you can use a theodolite to measure curvature. So that's what this presentation is. I'm going to show how you do it.
Oh boy, let's see this. All right. So you don't level your theodolite and you don't reference sea level ever. Okay, that's the first thing you do.
Say what? You don't level your theodolite? How do you level a theodolite?
You throw all reason to the wind. All right.
Yeah, they must be a big fan of his to watch the ending of his after show.
No, they're watching his show the whole time, dude.
Yeah, I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
Big fan, big fan.
Yeah. They can't get away from sea level, and they try to avoid it at all times.
Yeah, because they have to.
And altitude angles, for that matter. I mean, with a theodolite, you're actually taking an automatic. If you're taking an angle to any object, terrestrial or celestial, that you're taking an elevation angle. Elevation has everything to do with what, JJ?
Sea level, obviously, but they're so desperate.
No, it has to do with horizontal. It has nothing to do with sea level.
Dude, they're willing to try to bend level. Like, that's what we're dealing with. It's hypocrisy at its finest, man. It's nonsense, and it really it's questioning our intelligence, man. Because we know what level is. You know, it's just common. You don't need to complicate it, man. You don't need to obfuscate from the ground that you're trying to measure in the first place. You know, how do you do ground positioning when you're not on the ground?
Yeah.
Right.
So one more thing I wanted to point out. That you notice Bug Sawbuster's demeanor when he's talking to me. Pay attention to it.
Okay.
Hear how meek he sounds. How low his voice is. How high he sounds.
How can you do ground position when you're not on the ground? This dumb fuck actually said that.
So submissive. Pay attention. Who's the boss here? Are you going to ask that question?
You don't have to be standing on the fucking ground to know where something else is. Were you aware of that, JJ? Holy fucking shit, you're stupid.
They're a bunch of betas.
I'm not a surveyor.
Yep.
There's people who know way more about surveying than I do. And
I bet you there are.
Them are on here. You're welcome to interrupt me and correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just, I know a little bit about math. I know a little bit about geometry. In school, I did one course where we used the theodolites in the late 90s. So I'm no expert, but I don't think you need to be an expert to understand this. So let me just go through it. Okay, so on a flat plane, everyone understands what a flat plane is. And a flat plane is what some people claim the Earth is. You can see here, down on a flat plane is perpendicular to the flat surface. You can see 90 degrees. So everywhere down is on a flat plane, the vectors themselves are parallel with each other. So that's the claim of the flat Earth. On a sphere, it's different. On a sphere, down is towards the center of the sphere. And that's what our spherical Earth model uses. And
well, there you go. They're modeling this. They're not measuring it.
Right. They're demonstrating how perpendiculars would look on a spherical Earth. There's no measurement involved.
Modeling it.
Yeah.
So all their zeniths are diverging from the center point. That's the
Yes, because that's how it is in reality. If you watched the fucking video, you'd understand why they're saying this.
measurement. That's the divergence. So this is not a measurement. This is an actual model we're working with. Well, I'm not going to even go any further with it. I know exactly what they're doing.
Oh, I'm not going to go any further. You fucking illiterate motherfucker. You deliberately fucking stupid piece of shit.
This is how you make a flat plane and the curvature. Honest to God, dude.
No, this is how you prove that the Earth is curved. Is a sphere, dipshit. And you won't go any further because you know it destroys your fucking world model. You fucking vagina.
You're looking at it. This is it. This is the model. That's not the measurements of any Earth that we're on. This is a model of the Earth. End of the story. The portable ilk is here trying to jump in like he's going to save McToon's ass. Well, let's keep going.
Coincidentally, when using it, our predictions come out correct. So what we can see here is the downward vector, you can see is never going to be parallel on a sphere. It's always going to be...
You get it, don't you, JJ? Do you understand what they're doing?
Yeah.
Yes, they're showing the spherical Earth model. They just showed the flat Earth model. Now they're showing the spherical Earth model. And then they're going to show you what they see through a theodolite and show you that it does not match the flat Earth model.
I do. It's fucking nonsense, really.
Yeah, they're measuring to the center of a presupposed sphere. They're begging the fucking question like there's...
No, they're not measuring anything.
no fucking.
Now they got to redefine where the plane, what the plane is. It's just
Yeah, but they need a tangent plane to actually
Man, he gets so fucking triggered.
get any elevation angles to begin with. That's why they have these tangent planes. All measurement
Right. They aren't dealing with elevation angles right now, Roger.
are done flat. The sphere that's dangling down below here does not even exist. It's just a reference point and a radius value, dude. Oh my god. Well,
It's just a radius value. A radius value of what? Of a sphere? You fucking retard.
you got a lot of flirt. I mean, flirt. Sorry, they're lying to flirt. They're lying to us.
and who needs a model when we have reality? You know, usually you try to model something that you don't have access to, right?
Yeah,
but we have
they
access.
don't have access to the center of a sphere. They don't
No,
have
they
an
don't.
access that far in. No, it's a pre-assumed sphere, and the radius is done with the tangent planes. The further they go out,
Listen to how triggered they are. Listen to how triggered they are. They are really triggered because they know that this demonstration proves them wrong.
the larger the planes get, and that's why they have the equator in itself. It's an imaginary point. It goes straight to the center of their sphere at 360 degrees in. It's all done presupposed. They don't have any plumb lines to do this. There's no horizontal measurements at all. They're pointing off into space. These tangent lines go off to the stars. They're elevation angles to start with, and they wouldn't get an actual angle from it. And I did watch some of this. They don't actually use horizontal anything
He's just using all the talking points, isn't he? He's really trying.
when they use these satellites. They don't use a horizon for jack shit. If they did
He's
that,
really
they would
trying.
level. They avoid the surface at all fucking costs.
Because they have to. They already have to admit the horizon's not even physical, so how could they even use that to start with? You know, they claim there's two horizons. One is optical, and the physical one is elusive, just like that curvature, right? Because it has to be. Because there's no such thing. Everything has to be Narnia with these people.
Yeah, there is no measurement, though. That's what I'm trying to
So
point out.
triggered.
They don't actually measure Earth. Any measurement of Earth does not show this at all. They're using tangent planes that actually go at an angle into space. All of them do. And they
Yeah, because they try to convince us up is in all different directions from each other, you know?
there's only one up.
It's nonsense.
There's only one down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it is.
Yeah,
They're violating so many geometric principles already. So let's keep going. This is going to get better, ain't it?
Divergent from other downward vectors. And you can see on here that the downward vector is along the radial of a sphere, and it's orthogonal to the tangent at this point that that the downward vector is being observed. So
An imaginary tangent.
The tangents in
an imaginary line that doesn't even touch the
Why don't you shut the fuck up and let it play, Roger?
surface, hardly at all.
Yeah.
Why do you stop crying?
But he used a big word in there, so don't worry about it.
Orthogonal? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, God help. They live in imaginary land, dude. No linear measurements are made like this at all. None. Nada. This hurts. This is reifies. All they're doing is reifying this radius value. That's all they're doing. And we've already put it to them. Like, if they want to throw away the equator, you'll have to use linear measurements and elevation angles to get anywhere, any measurement, do any mapping, anything, even get direction.
No, that's what Nathan said, and you're just repeating what he said because you're a fucking little parrot. You're a dutiful little parrot.
They can't even get that.
They're struggling.
Yeah. It's horrible, dude. This is bad.
dashed lines, and you can see the downward vector perpendicular, orthogonal to those, and in line with the radial of the circle. Now, I know Oakley will be playing back this video, and the first thing his technique is to debate videos, because videos can't talk back. He can make a claim, he can pause the video, make a claim, and the video.
And we're not making a claim. We're asking you, where's your evidence, dude? You're showing me a.
He's explaining where his evidence is coming. If you watch, you will see. You fucking impatient little child.
Yeah, plus, not to mention, I mean, isn't that hypocritical? Isn't that what most of these guys do?
Yeah, they do. They all do it. And I review half the
projection.
video.
Yeah, they project.
So they're modeling their.
We project.
Their model without measuring their model. So where are these low Earth measurements? I'm asking that question.
Trust me, bro.
Okay. It's in the model.
Back on that. Yeah. So that's his version of a debate.
Yeah.
So he's going to say you can't have 90 degrees to a sphere. You can go ahead and pause it, Nathan, right here, because this slide tells us that we can. It's simple.
Show it.
Geometric principles from Euclid. We've known this for,
I think, 2,300 years, right?
So they're using a Euclidean principle on a flat surface, and they're getting a radius point from here, and they're drawing their angle.
No. This is Proposition 18 from Euclid's Elements, Book 111.
There. So whenever there's a deviation in the horizontal, they think that's automatic Earth curve. they don't have a level set for a principle. No, they don't. There's no level here at all. And I think Nathan put it this way: the globe is level. Yeah, no, it's not.
So you're going to disagree with Euclid.
There's no level on globe.
But they known it for 2,300 years, dude. You didn't hear them?
That you can draw a line to the center of a circle. Yeah. It's amazing. How do you do that? You draw a line to These people live in they live on paper. All these principles are done in paper. They're not done in reality. They try to match it up the best they can. They come up with a geoid. It's really wide at the baseline.
Man, these guys are fucking retarded.
None of this shit works in reality.
So funny.
Then they have the imaginary force of gravity they claim they measure to, which is actually the center point of the sphere. That's all gravity is. So what they're saying is when they say I measure the gravity, they get an angle to that center point in the sphere. That's all they're doing. When I got a gravitational point. This is, and you look at the geodetics, the mapping and stuff, it's crap, dude. It's all conjecture. There are other forces that are acting on their instruments. There's no force of gravity. And even their top dogs say there's no force of gravity. They're using a downward bias. That's all they're doing. And they're using that to get angles to stars.
What the hell did you just say, Roger? You just said a lot of words.
A flat plane. This is nonsense, dude. This is not practiced in the real world.
Oh,
So
really?
everybody knows what Euclid's 18 is, right? So we're going to get into theodolites. And I guarantee you, they have their radius
Why'd you continue on with the video, Roger? Why'd you skip forward?
programmed right into the station, dude.
Why'd you skip forward, Roger?
All day long. And the latitude points to where their radius value meets. And that grid is drawn out with that same grid. They do that grid on a flat plane and put a circle around it. That's all they've done. So it's bullshit. So here we go.
I think we all know what it is. It's designed to measure horizontal and vertical angles very accurately, far more accurate than like a sextant or a quadrant or anything like that. A key point, it establishes its own frame of reference. So before you make any measurements, you have to establish true vertical. And vertical is the only thing that a theodolite knows. It doesn't know.
Oh, wow. So it doesn't understand horizontal. Oh, holy shit. So it's designed to get horizontal, vertical angles off of a horizontal. That's all
In
it
order
does.
to have vertical, you have to have horizontal.
Yeah, horizontal.
I mean, they're pretty much synonymous.
So yeah, they're denying one geometric principle.
No, you do not have to have horizontal to have vertical, you dumb fuck. You can determine horizontal from vertical.
You can't deny. They stay away from horizons.
Yeah, can't touch the ground, guys, because that's where they fall apart and the lies crumble.
So if I went into a debate with him, I would actually ask him if there's any horizons that they take into account for, or any levels that they take into account for. I guarantee you, they have to level this tool out to get an angle to start with.
Of course they do. 100%.
Yeah.
It automatically levels itself, dipshit, with gravity.
Yeah, this is pretty much worthless, dude. But I mean, they have to abandon horizontal. Oh, he's still trying to get in, dude. Dude.
Yeah, the fourth paragraph. Horizontal comes from vertical. A theodolite doesn't find horizontal directly. If it first establishes vertical by aligning to the downward vector. Once that vertical axis is set, the instrument defines the horizontal plane as the plane orthogonal to the vertical. Exactly.
Horrible. You haven't got the hint yet? You come here and ask me, you want to see my savings? I don't have it laying around for you to look at. And if I did, I wouldn't show it to you. If you were actually a donor into the GoFundMe to send me to Antarctica, I would more than happily show it to you.
He's done nothing but show his true colors of what a scumbag he is, dude. And he's going to come over here and the audacity, Roger. I mean, give me a break.
Think about this. If you hijack somebody's, not even a live stream, he's backstage by himself, looking at his camera, seeing what he looks like on camera, and then you take that video and you make it public, that's illegal as hell, dude.
That's not illegal. It's not fucking illegal, man.
Andrew, you want to say hi to this?
It's not illegal at all, dude.
Clucker, right quick. This piece of shit's in here right now trying to get in. Your favorite man, Mike.
So you're just going to keep him in the back room and talk shit about him? You're not going to let him on? Is that how you roll, Roger?
Go ahead.
Not really.
Neither do I, but he's trying to join something severe. Like, it's imperative that he comes in here. Like, he's got something bad to say or wants to say.
Got the emergency lights on, huh?
I know.
Here we go. You earned it, man. You earned it, Roger.
Oh.
No, there's legal repercussions.
Oh, yeah, I get it. That's why he's here. That's why he sent me the email he sent me earlier.
He's a stalker and a pedophile.
Yeah. He's a
I think he's a pedophile. Nice. I don't know about that necessarily, but he's definitely a stalker.
Yeah.
Then why the fuck did you say that, man?
They're all a bunch of sick fucks.
Yeah. So if you want to see anything in my world over here, you have to actually be part of it, dude. So if you want to donate, I have the GoFundMe still up. You could drop in a good $5 would actually help me get
Yeah,
the
that'd be a
next
good
bit
way to
going.
prove Roger wrong, wouldn't it?
Yeah, get me down there, dude. Get me out there. Sorry. Good answer.
Dude, you've already been proven wrong. We're just laughing at you.
Go ahead. Oh, he ran. No. Getting a picture of that.
Good.
Yeah.
That's going to be clipped. I guarantee it's going to be clipped.
Oh, he's back. He's back. Hold on.
Oh.
He's trying to get in again. Yeah.
What a fucking weirdo.
Dude, you're not getting it, are you?
So you put the link into the live stream, invite people to come on, and then call him a weirdo for clicking on the link? Is that what you do?
I'm gonna actually just call the police, dude. I'm just gonna literally do that.
Ah,
You're not a reporter. You don't have any.
You're gonna call the police on someone for clicking on a link that you provided. Good luck.
You can't stand
Good
behind
luck
the Fair
with that.
Use Act all you like, dude. That's
Good
what it was
luck
designed
with
for. It
that.
was designed for the press, by the way.
No, it was designed. It's in the First Amendment. You dumb fuck.
Anybody can
If
be
you want
the
to, is he saying something in private chat? Go ahead, type in something in there.
I don't see nothing
Tell me something. Go ahead. Tell me why you're here. What do you want? And you can talk to my supporters like Skeptic and a few other people who donated a lot of money into my GoFundMe. If you want to know something about that, I'll tell you all about it. Now I have Skeptic come over and tell you too. Trying to join the stream ain't gonna help you. Now you need to tell me something in the private chat, dude. Nothing. Okay. He's not talking.
Yeah, just ignore him, dude. Onward.
Yeah. Onward and outward. Off the globe.
Horizontal. There's no reference for horizontal without first obtaining vertical. So the next point, level is tied.
Huh? What did he just say? There's no way to get a horizontal without a vertical measurement.
Yes.
Well, that was countering. Yeah, it don't make no sense.
It doesn't make any difference anyway. You're still getting a horizontal. The horizontal is a reference. That's how you get a ground position. If you're trying to navigate, if you're trying to find your location, and the argument is celestial navigation or
No, that's not how you get a ground position.
any kind of navigation is trying to find your point in reference to where you are. In surveying, I don't think that has anything to
You cannot determine a ground position with a plumb bob, dipshit.
do with it. This is like a construction survey right here. That's what they're doing. They're doing it, but you do have to level your tool to horizontal.
Yeah,
That's
Home
why
Depot.
they have built-in levels in them, dude.
No, you do not level your tool to horizontal. You do not. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Roger.
Holy fuck.
He's just
Yeah,
dumb as
they're
fuck.
desperate. They're just desperate. You know, I don't even know if they're really that dumb, dude. Really, it's like I think they're playing a role, pushing a narrative because that's the bargain that they made. You know, this can't be authentic, dude. Nobody's this fucking stupid, and then they call us stupid. Like, give me a break.
No, anybody who's done any construction
Yes, you're stupid because of the stupid things you say.
work knows in order to get any kind of reference, you have to with any of these tools, whether it be a Mariner sextant, any kind of sextant, any kind of theodolite, any kind of auto level. Speaking of auto level, you need to level your tool to a reference, a horizontal.
No part higher than or lower than another, dude. That's all you need. You can't redefine what that means. Period. But here we are. You know,
we're redefining it right here.
Yeah, these people are
Amazing,
stupid.
McToon. You're retarded, dude. You're actually building a ball, and we know where it came from to start with. Any of your
Just a
reference.
little FYI, I'm going to be doing what I do right now for about maybe 10 more years, roughly. And then I'm highly considering moving into just using piano blades.
There you go. Oh, beautiful.
It doesn't pay very much, but
no, it doesn't. I mean, it's still a living. You probably make as much as I'm making now cooking. I'm almost making 20 an hour cooking now.
wow, depending on where you live. But
yeah, the cost of living in Denver is nothing to sneeze at.
what does that mean? Nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, it means a lot. And you couldn't pay me to live there, Roger.
No.
But that's just me. I can't stand the big cities, man. I can't stand it. I like being a couple hours out. It's perfect.
Well, I'm considering going into actually doing, because I'll have had about 35 years as an electrician and electrical instructor, and then going into electrical inspections, and or maybe going into land surveying or something else. So,
oh, nice.
That's my
I think that's a really good trade to go into, but you don't want to just go to school first, study it. You know,
I've never been to school. and I don't work at a school, so.
Oh no, you don't, do you?
No, I understand that. I'm qualified to be an inspector.
Cool.
Well, I have to go through.
You are. Yeah. Somebody says you're not. He may be in the back chat right now. He's not really saying anything. I've asked him to say something, but he's not talking at all.
No, it's because he's probably diddling people.
Yeah, it could be. Deplorable. Tell me the proof that Andrew is not an electrician. Could you throw some evidence you got back here? Throw it in the back chat. I'd love to.
He doesn't believe in electrons, you dumb motherfucker. He thinks he thinks the fucking formula, fucking whatever it's called, has 4 elements. He thinks it's a version of Watt's formula. You're a dumb fuck. He's a fraud, man. He's a fucking fraud. He thinks that the square root of 3 is pi.
To see it. I want to see you go to court with this shit too, dude. Accusations are flying already. I can feel it. Yeah. No, he's not saying anything yet.
Yes, citizen. This is the current squirrel.
Well, Lord, I'm glad you have it. I can handle the argument, but when they
Squirrels everywhere, man.
For 6 hours straight, yeah, you get tired of this shit, dude. Some of these people just don't give up.
I don't think it's actually one person. I think it's a multiple channel.
Yeah,
multiple account kind of people.
Yeah, it's like I've seen them all over at Red's Rhetoric having like huddles and stuff, talking about who's going to go to whose channel and stuff.
You got to stay consistent, man. You give them an inch, they're going to take a mile. If you're not consistent, then they're never going to go away. You know what I'm saying? You have to just cut cold turkey.
You got to lay down the law,
stubborn, dude. You do, and you have to stick to your guns, man. It's not easy, right?
JJ's got his broom, dude, and he uses it. You don't know. He ain't shy. All right, let's see what else this asshole's got to say about the theodolite.
They leave us no options.
Yeah, and the sub points are actually set up on their longitude latitude grid that's built around this spheroid that they think exists. But you have to level it to a plane, all of it. They use tangent planes, obviously. They're real.
To the downward vector. So the
downward
leveling
vector
process is based on.
Okay, what?
We leave you no options. How about you grow testicles and stop being cowardly little bitches and don't block everybody? How about that? You ever thought of that, dumb fuck? Huh? You pussy.
Downward vector are we talking about? You mean perpendicular, the perpendicular
of gravity,
down
dumb fuck.
What they're doing is they're having sub points where they bend the radius value from the center.
You can't bend a radius value, you stupid piece of shit. You can't do that. Oh my God, man. The radius is the distance from the center to the edge. You can't bend that.
Those are their sub points. That's what they're measuring to. That's what those substations do. Those are bent
Jesus fucking Christ.
The presupposed radius value of the Earth. It's all done in the machine. You ever seen a sub point? There's these substations they have that feeds data to these theodolites, so they know which longitude and latitude they're in. So this is all pre-programmed in there. It's all done in the math, dude. It's not done over linear measurements. It's not done in ordnance surveying at all. They measure it to the
You're a dumb motherfucker, man.
millimeter with accuracy. The deviations in the vertical to the horizontal. That's a fact. Geodesy is a whole other beast, which it thinks everything's curved. It takes this radius value to its maximum. You ask questions about it, you get rumpused, bullshitted, spun around, and ad homed, and you get the police called on you, social services called on you, where you're asking questions about how their model is built. That's the point.
On aligning the instrument relative.
What the fuck are you talking about?
To the downward vector. So that's with either a bubble level or an electronic tilt sensor. So defining vertical and horizontal happens at that location, just where that theodolite is. So horizontal comes from vertical. It's not the other way around. We can level a theodolite.
No, the bubble level sets the horizontal.
Because of the downward vector, stupid.
And then you take the vertical from that point up. He's got it ass backwards, dude. Guarantee it.
No. A level doesn't give you vertical. A level is only possible because of vertical, because of the downward acceleration, because of the downward vector, you dumb fuck.
Put money on it.
You'd lose that money, motherfucker.
On a hill, on a downward slope, on an upward slope, the surface.
Yeah, we have hills and slopes. Yes, Buck. You're amazing. How did you figure that out? So that's not the reference. The reference is mean sea level.
Why do you let him fucking talk, man? Why do you let him talk, Roger?
That's the main reference. Yeah. Holy shit!
What a
They throw that out. They throw it away.
They got to run. They're running like bitches from that word. They can't have it, man. The gig is up.
Yeah, and they try to redefine level with one little definition out of all the level and even in that definition, there's 6 other definitions for level, and it's nothing like that. That's
Yeah,
within a
right.
globe. Yeah.
Shout out to the cookie, the
Hey,
monster.
Ryan, how you doing?
I mean, my God, these people are just as retarded as you can fucking get, man. They're just dumb. They don't have brains. They don't have any sense. They're adults, but they have the minds of 5-year-olds.
Oh, Ryan's in here now.
Yeah.
Let's get him in.
They have the minds of like 5-year-olds whose mother and father have told them that they're brilliant, that everything they say is brilliant, no matter what it is.
Say hi to Deplorable Ilk while you're here. He's sitting below you there. He ran off again. He won't sit still.
Disgusting.
There he is again. No, you don't. Nobody else is neither. It's just showing how bad he's going to try to troll me. I don't think he can stay in here. So how's your day going, Ryan?
All right, I guess. I can't complain.
Well, you
How
can't
about you?
No, it's been going good so far. I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
Right.
We're reviewing Bug Sidebuster's Geodesy here, very quick, and how he's trying to refute Nathan with saying you don't get a horizontal unless you have a vertical. Vertical is the beginning of it all.
Mm.
You've never measured anything horizontally in your life, have you?
No. Never.
No. Oh, God helps. Yeah, no. You need a vertical first, dude. Yeah. Oh, holy shit. Yeah, let's play some more of this.
It's totally irrelevant. We don't even need all we need is the vertical vector, which we always have. And from the vertical vector, we can just take the orthogonal plane, and that's horizontal. So that's how a theodolite works. So how do we measure curvature or flatness with the theodolite? The most accurate and widely known procedure is called reciprocal zenith angle measurements. Now, the purpose of this type of measurement isn't to establish whether the Earth is curved.
I can edit that back. It's a little long. There we go. That's more compact. We'll save that. And then I'll download that. And then I can change that on Stream Deck.
Or flat, because that's not in question for surveyors. They all know Earth is curved.
No, he said Earth is curved, so they all automatically assume the geoid model.
Yeah,
it's in their math, dude. All of it's built into it.
We know it's
Geodetic
curved. We know it's
surveyors-
curved because it's so flat. That's
Yep.
yeah.
It's got to be curved because it finds its way to the flat. Yeah.
No, it's not curved. I hate to tell you. But the horizontal they avoid. They don't even have to get a horizontal. They just need a vertical, and they'll find a horizontal, an orthogonal plane, which is not attached to the Earth. It's off the Earth.
Horizontal to what?
Orthonautical?
Yeah.
What?
You know,
Okay.
every horizon is part of the curve, right? Yeah. Oh God.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah, this is amazing. Reciprocating zenith angles. Let's read this little thing right quick. What does it say? What is a what? It's really small for me. I can't really read this print. So they're taking angles to 2 different locations, but they're not getting a horizontal. They're using a vertical angle to it. So they're not touching the Earth. That's really funny. You can't touch the Earth, but what told them
Nah, that'll give away its lack of shape if they touch the Earth.
Yeah, so they're making a shape out of nothing.
Because that stuff is flat.
Yeah, I remember somebody saying it. And none of the horizons I've ever seen are flat. They're always a curve.
Oh yeah.
What
C curve.
we get is this reciprocal zenith angle measurement is for differential leveling. It's accurate for determining 2 points and finding the difference in elevation from them, and that's valuable because you don't.
Oh, there's another word. What was that word you just said? Anybody hear it? Anybody?
I missed it.
Elevation.
From mean sea level. That
Yeah,
elevation.
so if you don't have a horizontal, how do you get an elevation?
Don't worry about it? Question mark.
Yeah.
Hashtag.
I don't know. Oh God, help us.
Hey, what's that over there?
Oh yeah.
Look up.
No wonder they spurg out when somebody brings the elevation and the definitions for what the axioms that they actually are, and established principles that we actually have done surveying with before. The geodetic surveyors don't use these principles at all. They're free flying. They're flying by the seat of their pants like Michio Kaku. They're off to the 120th power, but hell, we'll figure it out one day. science.
Need to know the elevation of either of them. You just need to know the difference between the two. And that's what this angle measurement tells us. But the byproduct of
the difference between the two, what? The difference in elevation between the two? And you're already still, you're
This is very cool. So this pretty stretchy elastic, very strong grip with the barrel fasteners. It's just push in, and I mean it's not moving at all. So I like that.
you're still presupposing these divergent zenith angles going to the center of gravity, the center of the presupposed spheroid that you're trying to prove. Oh my god. What came first? Anybody know?
The chicken.
We knew it. Well, it laid an egg. That's what I'm saying. And he's in backstage right now.
this. And what we see in lots of surveys is that we
That's
see
just a parasite.
proof that the Earth is curved. Or
And they're so proud of their cowardice. He's just so proud of being a pussy ass bitch.
if there
It's
were measurements, we
amazing.
might see the Earth is flat. So the way it works, so what we have is reciprocal. The reciprocal idea is that there's two theodolites, and you're measuring it in both.
Did he just say the reciprocal idea? Yeah, that's not. That's, yeah, he did. This is just an idea. This isn't even proven, dude. This is like a thesis about like why we see things at an angle. Holy, this has nothing to do with measuring anything.
No, trust me, bro.
Yeah. So they're getting 2 points, and they're getting a tangent plane at an angle, and they're measuring it to this other device, and pre-assuming that below the surface that they're measuring across, there's a curve, because we haven't found that yet.
Yeah.
We're still waiting for it.
Some sorcery, dude.
I don't know if it's sorcery. I just think it's bullshit.
Yeah, they're just it's nonsense, man.
I've actually watched Main Surveyor try to get a reciprocating zenith angle. He said, "Oh wow, I can't get it right now because there was something wrong with the lighting. The sun was in the wrong position. All kinds of other bullshit he put out in his little video while he was out trying to show people what a reciprocating zenith angle is. Wrong conditions. No, this is we're talking about a permanent condition, a permanent Earth. You guys are speculating like if we get an observation that's a little off, there's no other reason than a spheroid. No, not at all, dude.
No, they're desperate, man.
Yeah, let's see what else we got.
Both directions. So if you look up here, this dot where S1 is, I don't know if you can see my cursor, but that represents one theodolite, and where S2 is, where S2 is, that represents the other theodolite. And the beauty of this is that we're going to take angle measurements in both directions. What that does is if there's any visual error, like from refraction or other conditions, in theory, we negate them because.
Oh my god.
Angles off of what? A curve.
Oh my god, you don't understand what the fuck he just said, man. Why are you so insulted?
Or off of the midair, or angles from
And
what?
Well, yeah, they have two angles at two different latitudes here is what it looks like. They have a presupposed arc in the middle. They're taking two measurements both ways, make sure there's no refraction causing any anomalies. So, I mean, they're still going on a curved surface. Yeah, in a hillside, a slope, any of those things. They're actually considering that the actual level of the Earth. That is not the level of the Earth. They're on topography. They're not centering themselves to the level of the Earth.
Yeah, mean sea level.
Yeah.
It's all just elevated.
Yes, both of these are theodolites, man. These are theodolites. They've been leveled. They're measuring angles to other things, you dumb motherfucker.
Elevation changes from mean sea level. That's all hills are.
Yeah, and ordnance surveyors just take that as topography. Oh, that's the true shape of the Earth, the hillside that we're on right now.
Yeah. It's because it's topographical. That's why.
No wonder they can't build anything worth a fuck.
It should be encountered in both directions and they cancel each other out. It's not perfect. There are still some corrections that need to be made, but it's far better than just a one direction angle measurement. So the way the reciprocal angle is measured, and this is the key to it, if you look in these two diagrams, one's on a flat surface and one's on a curved surface, the two theodolites are in line with each other. So they don't care about the horizon or anything like that.
Let's see if I got the shorter one in there now. That's much better.
They're simple.
Oh my god, so the hill is higher on one side than it is on the other in elevation. Holy shit.
Whoa, wrap it up. We live on a spinning ball of water.
Yeah, and actually when I watched the main surveyor try to do one of his demonstrations, he's on a slope. Literally. That will affect the angle to any object, any celestial. Yeah, you're going to have to get a different angle to it because of the topography. It has nothing to do.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. Not if it's to a celestial. You'd still sight up at the same angle, dipshit. What are you fucking talking about? It's not about the ground under your feet, dumb fuck.
do with the average sea level that we're dealing with when you're
He didn't have a fucking clue.
actually measuring the Earth. Oh, I'm done with this, man, because this is all it's going to do over and over again. He is not.
Yeah,
He is not
of
making
course.
any claims at all. It's a bunch of hog shit.
No, he's going to show you how the Earth isn't flat, how measurements prove that the Earth isn't flat. See, these are measurements. They take measurements, Roger. When have you ever taken a fucking measurement?
Go out to
Yeah.
sea and try doing that. Yeah.
The gig is up, man. These fools are desperate.
See, he won't play it.
Yeah.
He won't fucking play it because he knows it'll fucking destroy him. And he's so into the fucking sauce. He's just fucking drowning. He's aspirating on the fucking sauce.
I'm going to go through the rest of this to see if there's anything else
What
worth
a
doing, and I'll do
what a fucking coward. Fucking vag boy.
show tomorrow. I'll be off tomorrow afternoon. And I've been going for 3 hours now. So far, we have not learned anything from Bugsaw Buster, except the
Right, you haven't played enough of it to learn anything, dipshit. You talk through all of it and you just skip through it. Of course you're not going to learn anything. Because you don't want to fucking learn, you retarded motherfucker. You coward. You fucking coward.
fallacious reasoning that they use when they do geodetic survey. And before they do that, they actually have to make a level
You don't know a fucking thing about geodetic surveying, motherfucker. Not a fucking thing. So shut the fuck up, Roger.
reference plane.
All that was a hit piece and clean up on aisle 33 for these guys after Nathan's balls tasted really funky.
Oh, is that what you think it was? So science is now like professional wrestling to you? That's how science is done? Just insult people? Is that what you think science is all about, dumb fuck?
That's all that was, man. Because, obviously they're going to sit there and accuse him of mutant and all this, but if you go watch the actual footage, that was probably not the case. And not only that, he probably put him in their place severely. So,
No, he didn't put anybody in their place severely. He didn't. He just talked over them, which muted them for his viewers, and just talked shit. That's all he did. He just talked shit about them. He talked shit about the people, and he didn't present any facts to back up his claims.
There's that.
No, he just straight up, he's going out on the front, but he's saying if you use any linear.
And then he whined about other people interrupting him. That's what a pussy he is.
Flat Earth measurements, because all Earth measurements are made from a flat plane. So all angles have to have a flat plane. And if you
But no, they aren't, Roger. See, you keep repeating that Nathan Oakley line because we know you fucking love him. But it's just a lie, Roger. It's a bald-faced fucking lie.
actually looking at azimuthal measurements and distance measurements, they're all connected, dude. And 300
Azimuthal and long and distance measurements. Do you know what an azimuthal measurement is? Roger, do you know?
160 degrees around it. It's quite a concept, and it's based on a horizontal plane. And they actually use elevation angles to get their location. And they measure distances with those elevation angles. And to avoid topography, if they're in topography, they get an equal elevation angle, which is another flat plane above all this.
You have no fucking clue what an equal elevation angle is. You don't have a fucking clue. An equal elevation angle? You mean a circle of equal elevation? You mean that?
A straight plane, not a tangent plane, just a straight plane above topography. They're not pointing it at a star. It's an equal elevation angle. This is done in navigation from the get-go for hundreds of years, and guess what? It works. Anyway.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dumb fuck. Anyway, I'm done with Roger. That piece of shit can kiss my ass. What a dumb fucking cowardly little retard. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll sign off here. I'm going to go cook my pizza and watch something else. So thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Be seeing you.